All right. Boy, I'm sorry I didn't hear that story.
You missed out.
Yeah. What was that journey through music history with Mike Montante?
Yeah.
What was it?
Charlie Puth, my fellow classmate, 2010.
Oh, you went to high school with him?
Yeah.
Did you know him or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got suspended in 8th grade.
Did he finish? How close was he in the graduating class? You finished last, right?
I was dead last. He was probably towards the upper tier.
If you saw him today, would you talk to him?
Saw him last month.
Oh, you're still friends with him?
Yeah.
Why have you never discussed this in your world? Or have you? I don't know.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've discussed it. But
why has he not been on Montante's world?
Like I said, I'm not going to subject people to that. You know, that's why I have, like, when I have the elite guests, like the Ohitas.
Why do you say?
And then the Weissmans, I go right to you. I don't want to, dumb them down.
Who's Weissman?
The guy, Andrew Weissman.
Is that the guy with all the followers on Instagram?
Zillions, yeah.
That
big.
would have changed everything.
Listen.
But I can't even imagine what my life would be like
The
now.
stuff you pass up on that I offer up is, but hey, it's your show.
With Charlie Puth, are you too dangerous for him to go on your podcast?
Well,
politically?
What would, he used to think like me, but it's a long time ago.
Well, if you were him, would you?
Yeah,
you'd play ball.
He doesn't have, absolutely. He's doing Pfizer commercials now and shit.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything of his music, but yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of hits, does he? I don't think so.
He has, obviously, the one we were just discussing that you missed. If you want, after the show, we'll go over it again.
Yeah, we did.
I was recording. I can put it back in.
And he has one song, I think, with Meghan Trainor, actually.
Mike's Girl.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, excellent. How are you feeling, Dave?
Almost 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I'm confused. You were driving around in the car yesterday at one point.
I had to pick up my kids. We both have it.
You sent them to school?
I sent it was my daughter's last day of school.
So you both had this thing and you sent your kid off to school?
You can't not live your life. Yeah.
Can't live in fear.
I wish I knew the party I went to that everybody.
Why didn't you go to work then?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No, I was like,
you can't live your life.
No, well, you know what I mean. Come on.
Well, your daughter definitely is going to have it.
Control anything my body wants. Yeah. My daughter does not she doesn't have it yet.
Okay. So you sent her okay. All right, well, whatever. It's not my school.
Super spreader. Who cares?
Yeah. So how many people gathered from this wedding?
So the party we were at before the wedding, I think it's up to like 7 or 8 people.
Wow.
And then we went to a wedding that night after. Yeah.
So everyone's going to have probably.
Probably, I would assume. Yeah. It was, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Did you have a good time at the wedding? Or were you feeling sick then or no?
Great time.
Oh, you were with us on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't start feeling it till after we talked on Tuesday.
I mean, there was a 20-minute stretch yesterday after we did the show yesterday with Mutt and Mike and Justin, which was fun. Great. Wonderful. Show ends. I grab a quick lunch. I come back. I'm doing the golf pick show with Riggsy. And it is chaotic in here for 20 minutes. Justin is like, I thought I was going to have a breakdown. He was like, fuck this, fuck that. He was all mad. He couldn't turn the TV on. Obviously, I can't do that. He didn't know how to do anything. Like Riggs was like, I'm hearing an echo, and Justin's, he was totally scrambling. Totally scrambling. I think everything, I didn't watch the golf thing, but it turned out okay.
Yeah, it came out fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And the rundown was fine?
Rundown was fine. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. It was a busy day for Justin.
Yes.
But, he seemed okay.
Great work out of him.
Yeah. Oh, he did a great job.
I'd like to probe a little bit more on that sweatshirt, but besides that.
Yeah, that was the one thing.
The what?
The sweatshirt he got this girl a gift who hasn't spoken to in 2 years.
Some things you just don't even want.
Yeah.
It's probably just better.
Does he get an A, though? He passes for the day?
Oh, yeah. Justin's an A forever. He's the greatest. Yeah. But I mean, that is weird. That's weird.
Oh, I figured.
It's weird. It's weirder. It's weirder to buy it and not send it than to buy it and send it. So
here's the only thing.
Because then you just look, it's in your room, you're looking at it.
Yeah, it's a reminder of the girl you haven't spoken to in 2 years.
It's just weird. Like if you send it, it could be perceived as a nice gesture by some. Not by all, but at least but I'm saying if it's not romantic, like, oh, I thought of you, maybe out of 100 people, maybe 2 would think that that's a nice
fair.
gesture.
You got a shot.
If you go in your room and you say, why is that sweatshirt there? And he says, oh, I bought it for an old girl, and it's just there. No one thinks that that's nice. It's 100% creepy. 98% creepy versus 100%. That's all I'm saying.
I will say this. She was selling merchandise at the show.
Taylor Swift.
There was like one sweatshirt.
She was
not her person.
She does it all.
Her team.
Was she really? Wow.
I had heard that there was one shirt available or one sweatshirt available that was only available at live shows.
Uh-huh.
So if he bought her that one that you can't buy online,
maybe it's that
is a phenomenal gesture by him.
Or maybe it's a good long-term financial play.
That too.
Yeah, that was his intention, but it wasn't. It was, it was a gift from a friend from 2 years ago.
I get who he still, is that the one he hasn't talked to?
Hasn't talked to, but he thinks about it when he thinks of Taylor Swift.
That's very weird. Because she got him into it, right?
Yeah. Huh. What I like about Justin, though, is like, that's definitely weird, but he he's so pure that he doesn't realize
He
that
knows
that's weird.
sells everything. Yeah, nothing is weird because he's weird. I think.
You had an hour between the show and then Riggs, right?
Yep.
So I was just wondering why he was so panicked. That's what I didn't understand.
You have to talk to him. So obviously, I spent every hour not here.
Yeah,
Like I left.
every
I got some lunch, and I sat in the car for like 20 minutes. I drove around a little bit. And I sat here until it was time to start. Yeah. I like Justin, but I've never ever had a conversation with him off the air. So, I don't know. He seemed overwhelmed by turning on the TV. I think was the biggest.
Yeah.
Maybe my
obstacle.
directions weren't clear enough, I guess.
I guess.
thought they
But
were.
it turned out to be okay.
Yeah, it was good.
All right. So there you go.
Yep.
All right. So our schedule next week is what?
Is it back to normal? Monday,
I
Wednesday,
guess
Friday?
Monday, although Monday's a holiday. We'll observe it in studio, I think. on
Juneteenth?
Monday. Yeah, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate
Absolutely.
in studio. No problem. Fantastic. Congratulations to everyone. And then I'm gone the week after.
Oh, for something else?
Yes, I'm doing that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a
Rediscovering
Barstool
America?
thing. Yeah,
you
it's
go.
a Barstool thing. I have like 6 Barstool things lined
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like legitimately one.
Conspiracy theorist over here, Mike Montante.
4
about you
things.
and
Lined,
Barstool.
4 things lined
Yeah,
up.
you're not going anywhere. You slipped something in the other day. It was so subtle. I picked up. Nothing gets past me. You know that.
What's that?
You
I didn't know that.
You said, no, what you do now. You said that you want to go back to back and then eventually 3 in a row.
Right.
3 in a row would mean you're still at Barstool.
Yeah, but I could be doing the case or something.
You're not going anywhere.
could
You
be
know
doing the
goddamn
case.
well. Drag it out.
I
You're
said
not
the other
going
day.
anywhere.
I said the other day. I'm very happy here. If there's an offer that I'm happy with, I would consider staying.
That conversation with Portnoy you had the other day, I'm sure was that contract related.
Boy, you are really quick.
Nothing gets
Boy,
past me,
that's
like I said.
incredible. I don't know how you
Yeah.
managed to put that
The one
that
thing-
work together.
The one thing he
He
gets
didn't think
right.
that. He didn't think that.
You really didn't? What do you think
What?
Portnoy and I were talking about?
Content
Union?
stuff.
Union?
I thought you were talking about
Content stuff.
content
We
stuff.
were talking about content stuff. In addition, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But no, we talked briefly about it. But I don't. It's a long. That contract's a long way away.
And your mood could change tomorrow.
Could change the show. It feels like
Only
it wants to change
thing-
now.
Yeah.
The only thing Mike is right about is your obsession with the dozen. That you would literally sign another year if you hadn't won the dozen. Like that's the
That's
only
true.
thing he's right about.
Yeah, that's true. I would have done that. I would have just mailed it. Yeah, I would have done like one show.
And
a
you
week
said you're not going to work for
paid
another
like-
media company.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, so I mean,
that I can
technically,
promise.
sign a $1 contract, just play the dozen.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I don't think the dozen. I would say the dozen is going to be a 5-season show, 6-season show.
And what, we're already through 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you leave, the dozen's pretty much done.
That's not true.
If you're done with the dozen, you bring eyeballs, good or bad.
Yeah, but the numbers are. But people would still watch it. People like trivia. I think a lot of the juice would be gone. Everyone likes everyone. Though. It's all.
So would it just be Brandon Walker show after that? Like he'd be all the eyeballs.
I guess
Who'd be the
so.
new Brandon Walker then?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't hear from my friend PFT. He didn't seem. I don't know what his take
No,
was.
he
on it.
didn't. No.
I saw it was on Viva La Stu. I don't know. I'm sure that people were all taking his side. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But I think I stand by that. I think he was being a baby.
Then you alluded to that tweet that you just saw yesterday, where he kind of said that he was kind of
But
committed.
he was
to
doing
it.
that because he knew the fires
Yeah.
were hot. That's all. I've seen that. People do that when it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I better. This one doesn't make me look good. We've
Yeah.
all been there. I don't have a problem with it. He's a nice guy. I'm just saying. So what else is going on?
We'll say this: Jake Marsh finally addressed the hole-in-one.
I saw Jake Marsh tweeting out the Rubik's Cube thing,
Yes.
which was all over the place yesterday.
3.3
Which
seconds.
I'm with. I think it was Portnoy.
Yep.
Well, a great day. I have to say that video was very funny. That union
vintage.
thing was very. That was an old school Portnoy. Very funny, especially with that one guy.
Yeah.
I saw somebody zoomed in on his bag. Did you see it? And it said "Strike Leader" was one of his tag sticker. Very. That it was funny. It's just funny to watch people putting a pretzel like that, where they're like, they hate Portnoy. They don't even know why they hate Portnoy. They hate him so much that they won't even like go along with him and doing what they want to do. And then it got done because of Portnoy. Of
course.
I mean, obviously it got done.
We'll get no thanks. We'll get no thanks from it, but
They're very funny, the union video. It was a very good job. But anyway, so Porto was saying that it's cheating because these guys look at the Rubik's Cube for like 20 seconds before. That was not 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And by the way, you could put me in a room in the Justin Trudell studio for 50 years with a Rubik's Cube, and if I came out, it would not be done.
yeah.
Like
never.
no, I don't know about you. I don't know if you ever.
What do you think?
Well, sometimes people have brains for like,
Yeah.
I have spatial, like I can't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
Can you?
No fucking way.
I've gotten a color right before, like one side be all blue.
I never have.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Rubik's Cube has made a comeback too. It did a couple of years ago with like Harry and his crew. And then
When did it peak? You think like the
Early
before,
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it first, for me, it like exploded.
Yeah.
Everyone had one. I never understood it. My dad would do it and he'd be like, well, why can't you do it? And I was like, I don't know.
Oh, he would get it done?
Yeah, he could do it. He'd be like,
By actually looking at it, because those people, they're not.
he'd throw it in the air, Dave, and it would spit
No, but
back.
you know what I mean. Like it's all just like right, left, blah, blah, blah. It's
Yeah, I
like
don't even
some
know.
mathematical equation.
Do you think if one of these guys taught us how I could then learn how to do it?
No,
Like,
that's something you're
I couldn't
born with.
memorize.
like
Actually,
building. Like
you
I don't.
probably could.
I don't think so. If he's
Yeah, but
like,
you have
Get
great
the fuck
memory.
out of here, Dave. You can do it.
if
You
he's
have
like,
great memory.
If he's like, yeah, but that's different than spatial relations. I don't know.
What left the more imprint on society? The Bop It or the Rubik's Cube?
I think the Rubik's Cube. I don't know. For
Sure.
sure.
The Bop It is like
Bop It
irrelevant.
was unbelievable.
Don't you think?
No.
The Bop It's irrelevant.
You just
I
want to
don't even
talk
know-
about it
yeah.
or something? It's not
I'm
even
a Bop It.
close.
I don't think so.
What is your?
I think at the
It'd be
peak.
like a yo-yo versus a Rubik's
No,
Cube.
the Bop It had a Slinky and Yo-Yos more. I think the Bop It was the best toy in that era before like video games took off.
That's a different conversation, though. I mean, I don't even know.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Jesus Christ. So what did Jake Marsh have to say?
Last question. Do you think there's some rumors now that Jake's hole-in-one was fake? Any thoughts?
Yeah, those people are idiotic, and I hit a hole in
I'm
one.
starting to think
and
that
screw all those
I'm
people.
starting to think.
First of all, just the terminology "I hit a hole in one" is not the proper golf terminology. I hit a hole in one.
Yeah, it's not right.
I made a hole in one. That is already concerning.
Yep.
And why does Jake Marsh get every play-by-play job at Barstool for all these events? Like, why?
That's a great question.
He did it for college.
I think I know why. Do you have an answer or no?
No, I don't have an answer.
Just Kingmaker Dan, I think. Let's get some new,
Right.
I don't know. Like you've been much better at mini golf than Jake Marsh. We saw you do it.
I'm a color guy. I'm not a play-by-play guy. He's a play-by-play guy.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, his reputation. It's at the point now where it's starting to embarrass the company. That's all I'm saying. He's a nice kid. It's embarrassing the company. Go ahead, Jake. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. When you get a hole in one,
Yeah.
you're not thinking of every step of how you're going to film it.
Especially if you faked it. but-
Right, exactly. Especially if you faked it. Why would you run up if the ball's not in there?
It's convenient, is
Right.
all.
Also, I have the full
Is the full what?
video of my friend running up and giving me the thumbs up. The one who was running.
Yeah, he was in on it.
but
He
we
was in
didn't
on it.
see.
That couldn't be orchestrated. This is sad.
Got to provide the video now.
All I'm saying is it may have happened, but like there's no proof. The ball. Nobody saw it. Maybe it's true. I have no idea. Nobody knows. I don't know.
So if you hit that, you're running up to the hole and taking the ball out. How are you reacting in that moment?
I'll tell you what. The other day, this was the irony. The other day, I'm playing in the scramble with my buddy Andy Nolan at this charity tournament, and I came about as close as I've come in a long time to making one. It was like a 130-yard hole downhill, and I didn't hit it great, but it hit like a little hump in front and rolled to the right toward the hole, and everyone did the thing. And I was pretty laid back. Like I was not going to do the running to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Too old for that. Yeah, but I would have been. But here's the other. I was thinking of this though. If it had gone in, I don't think I could have tweeted out that I made a hole in one.
Well, you can't just start. Yeah,
No, you can't do that tweet.
Fuck
Or
no.
I think it'd be funny if I did.
You can't like start a video after the shot's already in.
Well, I wouldn't do that. It'd be funny if I did do that. Like just did the same thing and we all sprinted down and like pretended. I mean, the whole thing's pretend.
Well, first of all, the only play is that somebody else had to witness it and then proclaim that they witnessed it.
Jake Marsh's a nice
That's it.
kid, but he's a kid and he's lonely and he gets attention when he does stuff like this. So it's like wetting the bed. Like he wants people to pay attention to him.
Right.
Congratulations, you're pretending you made the hole in one.
Right.
I'm ready to declare war on Pardon My Take. We're getting closer and closer to that. I don't want it to happen because Dan's a friend. And I thought PFT was a friend. He's not. I thought Jake Marsh was a friend. He's not. Who else is on that show? Hank?
Billy Football.
Hank.
I mean, Hank is just, all over the. Hank is sending me text messages that are just insane at this point. So I don't even know.
Billy might be a friend. He's not going to Chicago with the guys. He might be a friend.
Is he still staying with the show?
I can't confirm that.
Okay. I don't know him. I've
So
never
he's
met
not
him.
going with him.
Never met him. So I don't know. And I like Hank, but, this could be. The guy that took shots at my mom. So, I mean, everything's in play with these guys now. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
feeling
it's-
feisty, though. I'm feeling feisty the last couple of
You got no
years,
enemies now.
Yeah, it's time to get going. Nobody wants to bite back, though. That's the
Brandon
problem.
thinks fake. You know that.
Totally. I had lunch with the guy that day. He's
Yeah.
asking me advice. Like, it's just, PFT's not going to bite back.
Clemmer won't. God knows.
Clemmer's not. I mean, Clemmer's what he is. He's just a lump. I mean, I saw the tweet. He's got a long finger. It's like, all right, great, fantastic. Like, who cares? Ugh. What else?
I don't even know how to.
I don't want to. I mean, sure. I mean, okay. You want to have an enemy? You want to do what? Go ahead.
That Steve Silva guy. He's not an enemy, but I don't know what the fuck. Like,
Did you see this morning?
I
he's
did.
coherently incoherent. Is that a fair way to say it? Like,
No, he's not coherently. He's incoherent. And here's the thing. I can't get mad at him. Okay, I recognize madness.
You blocked him.
So I'll tell you what I did. So I think I texted Dave back and said I didn't block him.
Yeah.
But if I'm correct, so I looked it up because you can see who you've blocked over the years.
Yeah.
So when Twitter first started, whenever, if somebody tweeted all the time and was annoying to me, I blocked them before I knew there was a mute button.
okay.
So I blocked that Dirt Dogs account.
Okay.
So that's what he's talking about.
So he had that receipt just in his phone ready to go.
I guess I don't even know what the win is there though. Like
Makes you look like a pussy, I guess.
I guess, but
You can't handle the heat.
But I follow but what heat?
You blocked him. I don't know. I'm just saying, trying to get in his mind.
I know, but I didn't block him prior to that.
But like your account,
if I had blocked him like prior to what he posted, he never gave me the heat before.
Well, the way he's spinning it is that you guys had this monumental back and forth, and you couldn't handle it.
I don't understand. Sure, but I follow his. I blocked that Dirt Dogs account. There's a bunch of old accounts when Twitter started. I first blocked. Whatever. I mean, like I didn't have a big battle with Boston Dirt Dogs. So he responded to the thing yesterday. Here's the thing. Like I don't dislike him. Like I think he's crazy. Great. He hates the globe. Great. He wanted help. He tweeted you saying he wanted help. Mm-hmm. I reached out to him and said, none of this makes any sense. He got super offended. Here's the thing. Like, he'll run towards the bombs, but towards Kirk Minifan, he's a sensitive fucking pussy. You want to see who's sensitive? He's sensitive.
I love the way he speaks. So many fuckings are so angry.
Oh, he's crazy. I mean, I'd love to bring him in, but like he's, so he wrote, let me see, Colin said to me yesterday.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, that's how he starts. This fucking guy.
Emboldened.
How much thought is he giving this, by the way, too?
So
Jesus.
much thought. It's great.
He's watching right now, too, right?
Of course he's
probably motherfucking you up and down.
He's welcome to call in. What?
He's got to call in.
He's welcome to call. He's welcome to come in here. I want to help him. He wanted help, I think, right?
Yes.
It made no sense. He then, because I gave him some advice, put up a more coherent post. And he's still mad.
That anger you,
I don't understand. I like it, though. Like him, I'm not going to get mad at because we have common enemies. And I know how crazy these people can make you. So I have sympathy for him. He stinks. Like he's a zero. He'll get he won't like hearing this, but he has zero chance of getting the attention when you post stuff like this. That's not how it works. That's for somebody like me or even Turtle Boy, if he wants to go that route, I think would help him out a lot. But when he writes this stuff and does this stuff, no one's, you think about it, Montante. A sensible, reasonable person, if he sends stuff like that to them, are they going to look at that and say, boy, there's a story here?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make any sense. And by the way, there really could be a story there.
It's like 2 or 3 people you mentioned, yeah.
What's that?
There's like something like Turtle Boy to blow it up. Like if you're going to send it to somebody else, they're not going to give a shit.
Yeah, but when he's posting like fan fiction about WEEI,
it's crazy.
Tweet earlier,
it's funny. Really, I mean, I'm with it. I'm for it. I'm here for it. But it's nuts. Like he's nuts, and I like people who are nuts. I think I met Steve 3 or 4 times. I always liked him.
I was surprised to hear he was in his 60s.
Oh yeah, he's an old guy.
He's fiery.
Yeah, he's an old guy. I remember I kind of liked him, meaning me, when he's.
Would he kick your ass?
What's that?
If you guys got in a fight,
yeah, I think
is
he's
he a
crazy.
big guy?
Yeah,
he would have years ago. Yeah.
Why is he? Well, I think he's still.
I just remember him being tall and pretty big.
Yeah, I think he might.
Yeah.
He's welcome to come in here and try.
I like this guy.
Me too. I got no issues with him.
He's got spunk. Man.
Yeah. One person who could help him who wants to beat the shit out of him.
That's the thing. I don't know why. I don't get his anger toward me. Am I treating him like he's less than I am? Yes, he is less than I am.
Yeah.
Like that's not. He's unemployed, and I'm a big star. Like that's
what was he doing at his peak career wise? Like what was he?
Nothing. He was blogging for Barstool.com, and he happened to flake. He wasn't there as a journalist that day. He fluked into it. Like
he was a videographer.
Yeah, he was doing finish line stuff. Like he wasn't. Nobody thought he was an actual. Nobody thinks he's an actual journalist. He was the Dirt Dogs guy.
So how was he making money off that?
Off what?
Like when he's blogging for a living?
Oh no, he was full time with the Boston Globe.
Yeah.
Boston
okay.
And then they all went to the Marriott one night. He didn't get to go.
Yes.
He takes this very personally.
People who had the day off got to go.
I'm with you. I think you think I'm with this guy 100%.
Apologize to this man. I like this
For
man.
what?
I don't know.
I tried to help him. I'm trying to help this idiot.
Was your language in the DM a little bit aggressive? Was it like, hey?
No, it might have been. I could see
dismissive.
Maybe. Yeah, like I'm like, if you want this done, like just give it to me. Like, how's it going for him? He retweets himself and he gets 1 like. Like he's shouting to himself. If he wants help, come on in. I'll tell you what, Steve, before I read this stuff, you got 48 hours. Like you got 48 hours to get on your knee and ask for forgiveness. And maybe I'll give it to you.
Do you think Steve's gonna get a knee for you?
Then you're on your own. Then you're on your own.
No.
I don't know what to say. You're on your own. He is thin-skinned.
No, not at all.
Oh my God. I remember I kind of liked him when he started jumping in with Bradfo on Saturday mornings on EEI. He was a muscleless and part of my morning routine years later. A little controversial, but anytime someone publicly or privately would take a cheap shot at him, my go-to reply was, hey, he's fun, he's smart, he's actually a really good guy. This declaration based on the handful of times we got together in person, most memorable in Fort Myers many moons ago when I was in lockstep with his thinking on everything shit socks. So
I like that.
I mean, I guess I had dinner with him and Jerry once maybe or after, I forget. This fucking guy tried to take the Globe McGrory down. This is when it gets into like he gets into like jilted X territory. This is when he starts losing touch with reality.
That's when he gets good.
Yeah, I agree. When I decided it time to tell my story of how bullshit artist Brian McGrory torpedoed my career, preventing me from getting another job with a ruthless deletion of all my published stories connected to my LinkedIn account. Used me to win the Pulitzer, then stuck baby back in the corner when it timed the party with the trophy with his home that day hacks at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. That's Times Square. But I digress. So, I mean, this is the root of all his anger. And I'm saying to him, bring it here. Like I'm the one person who is willing to listen to this insanity and try and help you out.
Yeah.
I'm trying. What am I supposed to do? I like him. He's not a yellow shirt guy who I hate. Like, I like this guy. You know?
Yellow shirt. A lot of revelations coming out about him, but yeah.
I've heard about this. Here we go. Talk about so this fucking guy, I guess he's doing the thing where he's not going to say my name.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Or was the payoff the Twitter thing at the end?
The payoff is the Twitter thing.
Yeah, okay.
You're a pussy because you're blocked.
Gotcha. So this fucking guy, after I was excited to tell him that I was going to take down this fucking bum McGrory. By the way, let me be very clear about this. He has no chance of taking Brian McGrory down. Like, you think the academia at Boston University is going to look at this and be like, oh.
They'll be shaking in their boots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even saying he's wrong, but just, again, I'll just say it to him. You're not smart enough to do that. You're just not. You're stupid. Like, you're a nice guy, but you're simple. Like, I think it's almost like there's a plate in his brain or something. Like, there's been, like, he had some serious injury at some point. Like, I think maybe the bomb, I don't even know. I have no idea. I wrote to him anyway, meaning me. Okay. But when I went to message him on Twitter, I saw that he recently unfriended me. Strangest thing in the world, he says. Well, I've seen a lot of strange things.
Yeah. UFOs, you unfriending.
I wrote to him anyway, as we were still connected on Messenger to get his input, as I could use all the help I could get, exposing this fraud once and for all, getting McGrory out of our lives. All caps. Hello, Boston University. Are you fucking listening to anything that I'm trying to tell you here? But I digress. This fucking guy suddenly can't be bothered to write me back. I'm so confused. How confusing is it? But I have such bigger fish to fry, so I move on. Does he have bigger fish to fry?
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe he might.
But this is his thing, isn't it?
I like his. Keep going. This is fun.
Then his office manager, that's you, Dave, I guess?
I guess so.
Chimes in on Twitter.
That's a great chirp.
That's true. Chimes in on Twitter, and I put this fucking guy in a little body bag. I Obama'd him like the former president did to Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Montante.
I don't like that.
Look it up. So instead of looking it up, Silva then tells us what happens. Obama body bags Trump when he says you've got big decisions to make too. Like, again, like what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to take the globe down or not? What are we doing? Anything I made, one little comment. Anything I made.
It's a tough sentence.
One little comment that he's obviously been busy doing important work like deciding which follower to kick off the crossword puzzle team. I guess he means trivia?
Little shot of
sounds
dozen.
like that. Sounds
Or
like
this crossword puzzle probably two, maybe? Is it like conflating?
Oh,
things?
you know what? Yeah, maybe he is, but like,
Bam.
I guess I don't know.
10 minutes later, I get a reply from this fucking guy on Twitter, which is true. I saw the back and forth call. He's like, oh shit, I should tell Silva, which is kind of, I think, what happens sometimes. I don't know. I was like, my message to him was, I think I said in the show, like, hey, how's it going? Just so you know, I'm just confused. Like, if you can make it a little more coherent, I think that would help. And what proof do you have? Like, what proof?
That's where he snapped.
Yeah.
What does he owe you? That's where he lost his fucking mind.
Said the page before, he's looking for help.
Yeah, but just trust him on his proof.
I can't do that.
You're gonna hijack his movement.
I'd be happy. I mean, it's his movement.
he's testing you.
I think you might be right. 10 minutes later, I get a reply from this fucking guy on Twitter telling me my story, telling his babbling.
This fucking guy.
And for him to consider discussing it, I've put together TOTHER, an organized package for him to review my story my way. I've got no time for this shit. And this fucking guy thinks I'm putting a power plant together for him. Apparently, he has no fucking clue what dead to me forever means. This fucking guy. I mean, I'm in, but like, I'm interested to see where it goes.
I'll say this, though.
Yeah.
Your story doesn't seem that straight, to be honest with you, about this blocking incident.
How do you mean?
Because I'm looking at this picture, and there is no verified stamp on your profile. That's a recent thing that's changed.
Well, I definitely never blocked the Silver account.
Okay.
Never. Why would I do that? I never did that.
Okay. So you're still blocking the Dirt Dogs to this day. So
I might as well now, right? For him, I think he would. I think he'd like that.
Oh, now you got to do it. Yeah.
Oh, it says 28. Did you retweet it? There's 28 comments now.
Is there? It was pretty.
I didn't retweet it.
There's not much traction. So I responded to him for when he did like the Dirt Dog thing, quote tweeted himself like talking like it was somebody else.
You're very weird.
And I just did a meme of people with two phones, and he liked it.
That's that's good.
So kind of playful.
It's 28 people who also want to see the Boston Globe go down. And where did they learn about this?
I'll quote him. He deserves it. What's that?
They learned about it from you fucking around with it. Like, no matter what your intentions are.
Dave, I think we all know that one person is maybe off others. Maybe one person's right, but maybe Steve's right. I'm happy that, again, if Steve wants to help get his story across, there's the chair. He's welcome to come. He listens all the time. He's watching now.
Yep.
I don't know why he's doing this to himself. I respect it, I guess. I don't quite understand it.
I don't know why he's doing this to me. He was a frequent guest on the Boston.com morning show. I don't know why he would do this.
Jesus. Now, on top of that.
How's he on air? Is he good?
Fantastic.
When I got my Stop Shop this morning, I got my water. I was like, oh, she's a nice looking older lady. Kim Carrigan working there.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Here we go.
What?
Tough day for her. We don't need to pile on now.
She lost her job. Colleen's old Kim Carrigan, the old.
Actually, to be honest, that show had like 7 on-air hosts working on it, which was always weird to me. But yeah,
Okay. Can you reach out to Silva and ask him to come on and say, hey, we're with you on this?
Yes.
I hope he comes on. He'd be fiery too, just fucking motherfucking you up and down.
I think so. I don't you think?
That guy can't be tamed.
I don't think
a wild
so.
man.
I'm trying to think who's a go-between for us with him. Not Jerry.
I know one person.
Who's that?
Can I just name a random name that we're both friendly with to some extent?
Sure.
Shattuck?
Trags.
He's friends with.
1,000,000%. They were at every fucking scrum out there.
Really?
Yeah.
So is Sylvia a left-wing nut job?
What's that?
Is he like a left winger?
I have no idea.
That little shot at
yeah, I guess he
the Orange Man.
worked at the Globe.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. He didn't strike me as.
Yeah, it's a pretty random thing to kind of insert.
It came out of nowhere. What?
As most of his
you
stuff
think
does.
it's random?
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. Like I said, I'm with him. Let's go. Like, let's do this together. And be as wild as you want. Hate me. If you have real stuff, like, I don't know. So his overall point is that they scrubbed a bunch of stuff that he did, and they gave the Pulitzer to a bunch of people who didn't do any work.
Yeah.
Yes, but he does
That's
seem
like that to me is a good story. That's a good story.
The articles were attached to his LinkedIn, so now if he's trying to find employment, he doesn't really have any references.
Huh? So they're just gone.
Yep. Depleted him.
What is this?
Depleted him.
Very strange. Very strange. So what do you?
it's probably years of buildup of him trying to get new gigs, not being able to because
Yeah,
he has
but
no
where,
place to
I mean, he's
show.
been gone
nothing to
for,
show for
he's
it.
been gone for a long time, though.
Oh yeah, that's got to be like 10
He has
years.
2 Twitter
at this
accounts to
point.
show for. That's his fucking.
Why is it always me? I'm trying to help the guy out. He asked for help. I offered help. He got mad because of the help. And my help is right. It's nuts.
Shouldn't have given him attention, I guess. That's the
Yeah,
only.
Too late now.
it's your fault.
Cat's out of the
Sorry
bag.
about that.
Yeah. Well, you said you have a number for him, right?
I have a home number for him. Like,
call him.
No, this is from like 10 years ago.
Well, try it. Who knows? What you moved?
He was living in Florida at the time.
I know. Oh, that's right. He was living in Florida. I remember at Fort because he'd be down at Fort Myers. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. James Pente.
As looking this up, you still haven't had one peep from Jerry?
No.
That's surprising.
From him? You don't want any part, you don't want any part of me.
It's weird.
Why?
The way he handled that was so fucking piss poor.
Who? I didn't handle it well.
No,
either. We both
no.
We both-
You went berserk, but all he had to do was come on to diffuse the situation. That's
gone.
all he had to do because he knows the book on you more than anybody.
Yeah, he was. I think he's probably like, fuck. After a while, he's like, fuck this guy. I get that. Like, it's just life goes on.
I know you're still mad at him, but
I'm not mad at him.
Are you sad at all about it?
No. I just don't think he's a good person.
Really?
Yeah.
And you hinted towards a couple of things. I know that.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna write a book about it. I'm just.
Yeah,
It's just what it is. He's a good. He's a good. I think he's a good guy. He's a well-meaning guy.
And you guys had no interaction at that race.
None.
Did even
Zero.
walk past each other?
Maybe I didn't see him. Somebody said that we were standing close together at one point, and he saw me and walked away. But that could be bullshit too. I have no. Like, I don't. I think he's happy doing his thing.
Is he?
I don't know. You do. You interact with him more than I do.
Yeah,
now,
only in
probably.
football season.
Oh, but you don't go on at all other than that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he's. I don't follow him on Twitter anymore. I check in. I mean,
For some reason, if there's some story, if he texted you right now, say after the show, would you come on and do something with him?
No,
No.
just help him out.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Would you like ignore it? Be like, oh fuck you.
No, I'd just say no. I'd say,
Okay.
well,
It's
so you can
respectful.
come on my show. Like, well, why would I go on your show?
Yeah.
To do what story is he going to do that I'm going to help
Yeah.
out with?
Yeah, no, I'm just curious. Sad to see from afar.
Well, I mean, it was whatever. I mean, he's, whatever. I mean, he must be all over this, what's her face taking her shirt off. That must have been a big Jerry story.
I'll be honest with you. I was thinking it. So I saw the story like everybody else. My initial thought was like, not a bad set.
Oh, definitely
But then
not.
everyone who follows me, my side was like, this is gross. This is disgusting. Oh, man, tits. I'm like, that was not my first thought when I saw that.
Those are good tits.
That fooled me. I did not realize I was a trans person.
They're nice fake titties.
So what? Not really. So you got this
Oh,
wrong.
really? Oh, I'm wrong. Okay.
Those are hormone induced, I think. Those aren't plastic. I'm guessing.
But they're not.
I know absolutely nothing.
But this person was not born with
No,
those
the
things.
Lord did not make the person that way. But
yes,
science
correct.
helped.
Correct. But attractive.
I don't want to go that far, but it fooled me. It fooled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when right wingers do that thing too, then they'll say AOC looks like a horse face. Like, shut the fuck
That's
up.
stupid. That's where you lose.
Yeah, it's like
just have
you can't be taken seriously on anything. You're going to be that.
Jerry will do
one-sided.
that too. I'm sure. It'll be like, oh, and it's like, well, this. You still working the phones there?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a different way to contact him. But
Who you got?
yeah.
What do you?
Well, I called him. He was no answer. And I've reached out to him on every social
He's
platform.
listening.
So.
Can you DM him?
You'll read about it tomorrow. He'll post about it today or something. He'll be into it, which is great. Again, maybe you should focus on McGrory, who owns him. McGrory's his dad. McGrory's your daddy, Steve Silva. That's what I would say. Call him daddy because he owns. He's going to go to BU today. I left EEI because of the Globe. Whatever. I'm making a great living. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
He's sitting there in his apartment retweeting himself from accounts and writing these posts while McGrory's sitting there at BU right now looking at those girls up and down and getting ready for next year. And Silva's sitting there in Florida in his little studio
Steaming.
place, just angry and talking about the bombing to some random guy at some bar. Like it's
Not even listening. Yeah, it's
not
tough.
even listening. But again, this can all be fixed. Come to me. We'll help you out.
I mean, he's got to heard this by now. So if he's not reaching out, he wants no part.
We're under 48 hours for forgiveness. So we'll see how it goes.
So overall, you just touched on that. Good thing that all that shit happened and you almost lost your mind and killed yourself because now you're at Barstool. No, not the bombing. Like the way it turned out. Like, would you rather still be happily at EEI?
Oh no, I'm happier here. No, but it was always like I've said this before. There were creative differences within our show too. Like it was heading that way. Was going to be slower than that all thing.
Yeah,
But
do you owe Murchison maybe a
ring?
Thank you. Oh yeah,
yeah. He might get a ring. Yeah, he might get a ring. I've considered giving Bob a ring. Yeah. He's a friend. He's been on. We've talked to him.
Yeah. He lives around here?
Yeah, he lives in that town right over there. That's where we had the vigil.
Does he really? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Why are you asking the most basic questions ever? And then last night,
What are you,
you're at a
Andy-
Red Sox
what are you-
game with every Minifan known to the world.
What are you, Andy Mayo?
I was at a game with one party. Sorry. Don't. I'll
What are you
I'll
doing?
if that's what you're saying, I'll take a step back.
What are you doing?
I'll take a
Off
step
a
back.
bridge. I
Well, he's
hope.
looking for a fucking.
Who'd you go to the game with?
Just one Minifan.
Who?
Trans memes is a normal thing. It's his Twitter account. I was explaining to him. I had a moment yesterday that was just top 10.
Of what?
I got a foul ball.
You caught a foul ball.
Yeah, got the foul ball instantaneously. Saw a little kid.
Gave it
and
to him?
I didn't do one of these. I just gave him a quick, like we were turning two. Kid caught it. Crowd.
Nice. You caught the foul ball on the fly?
Little controversial there. The guy, I was wearing a Rockies jersey because I bet on them. They got fucking crushed. So the guy flipped it up to me, put up this athletic hand, came down, and another Minifan actually who works there got the ball, handed it to me.
Who's another thing that works there?
He actually won the GVE bracket. Who could forget? Drew Band.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
He works for the Red Sox?
Yeah, he's
Was coincidentally in the perfect position where you and this other Minifan were?
Well, he's a vendor, and I guess the game was delayed, so they cut half the vendor. So he hung around for a little bit.
Jesus.
But yeah, it was a moment. It was a good moment.
Jesus. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, no,
It's a great moment.
Listen,
Great moment for everyone.
listen.
What a story.
I made
Wow.
that kid's day.
You did.
A lesser
You did.
man would have kept the ball.
And you could make Nipplez weekend by going to that barbecue.
Oh, what are you doing? Come on, what are you doing to him?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Come
Invite him to a
on.
barbecue.
You're not going there, are you?
He's in town. He's got to go.
Don't go there.
He may have reached out and said, next time in the area, let me know. We'll have a little barbecue on the water, have some Minifans over.
Gotta do it.
Nice
He
gesture.
absolutely watches people plow his wife.
No way
That
around
is
it.
that kind of invitation, right?
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
No, I don't think so.
Like, I bet you Mike and Alba go for swinging weekends there. That would not surprise me.
It's just like-minded people hang out. It's nothing wrong with that.
That sounds so awful. Like, you would, if you voluntarily go there, you
Now
are
I kind of want to do it.
fucking crazy.
I might have some time tonight. Nipplez, if you're hearing this, should be nice out. Get some burgers, get some hot dogs.
Oh my God.
Get some beers.
That
hang around.
sounds like, it sounds like hell. That actually sounds like hell to me.
If I wasn't sick, I wish I got the invite.
Would you have gone?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, he would.
Hey, now you got to go.
You
What
would
are
have
you
gone
doing?
before you're the producer of the show. You would have gone.
No, definitely not.
You think you're higher than that?
No, I just wouldn't have done things like that.
What area does he live in?
I think so. I'm staying in Hull tonight. I think he's in that area.
No, I could see that. Yeah.
On the water right there.
Yeah.
Us hanging out, talking about the show.
Oh God. Just how dreadful is that? Why are you in Hull tonight? Hull? What are you doing?
That's where I stay. I
Will
stay
you work?
either in Melrose or Hull.
Oh, for work.
Yeah.
Oh, today's Thursday. I'm thinking it's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm heading back. I should be good tomorrow traffic wise. Wake up at 7, leave.
Sure. I don't know. Who cares? Good. I don't
I've
fucking
been
care.
thinking about that. Okay.
Get up at 5. You
All right,
mean no
let's go
traffic?
back to the barbecue. Like, you want to start with,
Well, traffic. What do you want me to say? You should be fine tomorrow. Yes, you should be fine.
thank you. That's all I was looking for.
I would say if you left 7, there'll be traffic
Why?
because people are going to work.
Yeah.
Do you know how that works? It's rush hour. That's what it's called. If you leave at 5, there'll be less traffic.
I'm thinking more.
3, there'll be no traffic.
No, then I'm fucked. Heading back to New Jersey.
3 a.m. Oh, you get rush hour there.
Yeah, for the shore.
I don't know what to say, Mike.
Yeah.
You're in
I'm
some trouble.
I'm more thinking about this barbecue. You don't think this? I would have fun.
Excuse me, you, Nipplez, and his wife?
I would say it would be me, both Nipplez, right? Mr. and Mrs. Dave from Hull, who's a fucking blast. You
Who's
know
a
that.
complete zero.
Robinson's Rules.
I don't know.
This
who
is my
that
dream barbecue.
I don't know who that is. I may have seen the
Tim and
account.
Canton would be there.
Okay. I might make Conan go to this.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
This
I'm
weekend,
in.
not this week.
No,
Can
tonight.
we plan it out?
Tonight.
How about
Maybe.
next time Montante's in the
I might
area?
make you go tonight for yesterday.
Tonight.
For yesterday's bullshit sick day. I might make you go.
And get everybody there sick. Who gives a fuck?
I'm considering it.
Yeah.
I'll say it. The lab sounds. It needs to get a little worse for me to make Conan go.
Jay's Mayhem would fucking ruin the whole thing.
That
That's
is-
too bad. That's too
enticing.
far.
That's
It's a little dangerous, but enticing.
You get him sick. Or kill him.
That's true.
Who else would
He
be
always
bad?
did it to us.
Andy May will be bad.
And then the fun's now sucked out of it. He's in Connecticut. It's too far.
Okay.
We'll have a good night of it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Would you rather be dead than be there?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, like I would go. Like if you were whatever, like I wouldn't go. But if you were like, hey, let's get
You'd
lunch at
pretend.
some point, I could have lunch with you.
Yeah.
What
What about nipples? Let's imagine a little
No.
spatula.
No, I
Kirk,
can't.
how do you like your burger?
I don't like the idea of Nipplez finally being in control of something too, because he's always
Yeah.
been the vice president or the secretary. Now it's his world, and he's going to be. Every time I see him, he asks me about golf, and I'm like, why are you? Everyone plays golf. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Have you ever played this course? Yes. No. What changes?
Yeah.
I've stood on that grass before.
That's just a nervous
So what?
tick. That's like, he's got to say something. That's where he goes.
Why
to.
though?
I don't know. Come to the barbecue and find out.
I do this for a living, but I'm very comfortable in silence. Colin could confirm that. I'll just
Love
say
silence.
a fucking word.
Yeah.
Silence.
I don't think we said a word in that either cab ride.
No, but you can get pretty chatty at dinners and stuff like that. I think you feel
You're out. Then you're out
You're
socially.
in an element.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're kind of forced to do it now.
Yeah.
I'm happy eating alone's fine.
right.
Oh God.
We'll see.
Does Nipplez he has a home and everything?
He's
I think he's very well off. Yeah.
Is he really?
He's always traveling.
Hey, he's no kids, I bet, right?
Yeah.
got a good outlook. He almost died.
He did?
Yeah, I think he said on Minifan, like he was like damn near in the hospital, like pretty much dead.
Oh, I bailed. I think that was
Came
one
back.
that was like one of the post Portland.
Yeah, one of the 7. Did you hear the one I was on with Ringgold and he got mad at me?
I did hear that.
That
yeah.
was
yes.
That was
yes,
something. I haven't heard
yes.
from him since.
Yes, I think nothing's been debated more than this incident that happened.
That was like 6 months ago,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yes, yeah. Anything else you want to recap from 6 months ago?
I'll come back to it.
Okay, what else is going on?
You talked about the Rappaport Portnoy tweet yesterday, right? I didn't deliriously not hear that. I think
Yes,
you did,
Dave
yeah.
tweeted it, right?
Yes,
I don't know if I
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it, but I retweeted Dave because I think it was after the show.
Okay, yeah.
Danny
Just
said
Dan's ridiculous about the PGA.
I said on the rundown. I talked about the rundown.
Oh, okay, that's what
where
it is.
like, do I think it's possible that Jay Monahan is really sick and is taking? Sure, it's possible. Is it coincidental? I would say it's pretty coincidental. Like, I think that's fair to if Rapport to be like, you're an asshole. Well, no, like Monahan, this is his he's allowed people to second guess that by being an inconsistent shithead on this.
He kind of got fucked on this though. Didn't they go over his head on this?
Well, I get, but he didn't quit. He's still there.
He's making too much money to quit.
Well, sure, but he's still there. Like you're still there, so now you get the
now you take the lashings. That's fair.
I mean, again, he literally put 9/11 families in front of him.
Yeah.
And used them as props. If he didn't, from the start, if he had been like, look, which is what I said once I kind of got my head correctly about Liv, which is, hey, look, like, this is not about 9/11. This is about they're trying to fuck our tour. That's a different conversation. But once he said, hey, it's these families, it's these lives, and then they just make the deal, then it's like, well, what are you doing? Like, that's just dumb.
So if you were trying to keep, if you're in his spot, and you're trying to keep your players on your tour and not leave for zillions of dollars, what angle would you take? That's obviously a dirty tactic to take. Like, what would your
I think the angle I would have
pitch
taken
me?
was, hey, like, and they didn't even do this. They've been like, hey, this is like, this tour is the tour that we're going to take more seriously. Like, they're going to be goofy. They're going to be fucking on CW. Nobody's going to watch them. It's terrible courses, terrible events. If the money means that much to you, great.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, we're going to elevate our purses. We're going to have more money. We're never going to be able to compete with them in money. You're going to make more money there, but here you get to play in the big events. You get to play in the majors. But right away, the majors gave up. They bent over. Everyone bent over. Saudis rule the world.
Yeah.
Their money rules the world. It does.
Their money is just play money to them.
Which is why probably he should have been open and honest in the beginning and saying, like, eventually, I bet we take Saudi money. Like, with
Well, they already were.
Yeah, right. Didn't they have some
Yeah,
kind of...
That's the thing. I mean, that's where the right was not incorrect on that from the start. It's like, well,
Orange Man was right again. On that,
yes, he nailed
with
that.
that truth.
He nailed that one.
Yeah.
Which is just, hey, look, they run everything. I keep saying it, but it's true. Like, it all depends on what their kids want.
Yeah.
What their kids find. Like, one day their kids gonna be like, yeah, can we just have Logan Paul?
Yeah.
And they'll pay Logan Paul $20 billion. He'll move there and just sit in a room and like perform for his kids. Or a fucking Dream. Who I think Portnoy had on is did you see that? You know, Dream,
The YouTube guy?
yeah, he was on the Portnoy show with which the
They're still doing
TikTok
that?
one or whatever?
BFFs? No, BFFs.
that's
right?
what Portnoy cares about.
So weird, right?
that
Which is
But
weird.
you
'cause
know,
have,
he had the biggest high doing what he did yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
That-
he goes and does that.
how does that guy coexist? Those are two different people to me.
It's a good question.
You know?
It's
It's a good question. I don't know. I'll be seeing a lot of Portnoy in the next few weeks though, which will be good.
Yes, you will.
I always like seeing Dave.
Yeah.
What else?
What'd you think of this Harvard morgue story? Did you see that guy?
Yeah, Jesus.
Holy shit.
Very strange.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
$8 million gambling loss from an NFL player. It seems like that one's going to keep going and going. I think we brought that up last week.
Yeah, I don't. As a gambling guy, Montante, what is your what's your take on that?
It's tough. I mean, I don't know if you could legally do it. They can incorporate like pregame bets, like this player has so and so. If you could bet on yourself,
Right.
like interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you got to embrace it because it's going to be happening. But if you're these guys and you have that much money, you can't have it come back to you.
Yeah, it's just
like why are you opening up an
it's
account in your fucking name?
right,
You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. There's ways to do it. I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, it was different with Pete Rose because Pete Rose managing the Reds.
Yeah. He's in control.
Yeah, and like he would. I think the argument was that people would say, "You always bet in the Reds, right?"
Yeah.
But then I remember people would look up the box scores and he would use relievers for like way too long.
Yeah.
Or like 6 days in a row.
Yeah. So,
like,
you're putting their health in line.
Yeah,
your
it affects
team.
the team in the long run.
Yeah.
So like that I get. It's
Yeah.
just now, but like I don't know. Like, gambling's everywhere. It's in every commercial. Every teams have partnerships with these things. Like I don't know how they're gonna figure that out.
Yeah, it's still in its infancy, so we'll see. But
Like, could Justin Thomas bet $1 million on himself to win the U.S. Open? Why not?
who does that hurt?
Right.
They must have some kind of rule in the PGA.
I mean, you can't bet.
If you bet him not to make the top 20, you'd be like, okay, well, this is fucked
But also
up.
you're also an individual, right? Like Justin Thomas is playing for himself.
Yeah.
So if he thinks Victor Hovland's going to win, why can't he bet on Victor Hovland?
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect
Because what if it came down to the two?
Yeah,
of
what
them
if
at the end?
Well, it's still rather if you bet $1 million, I'd rather win the U.S. Open. It's more than $1 million if you win.
If you bet him, but what would Victor Hovland's odds would be
situational, it all
like
depends.
18-1, 20-1?
Oh, that's true. The win, yeah.
You
that's
know?
true. That's true. Okay, yeah. But if it's okay,
I
but-
get betting on yourself. That makes sense to me.
yeah,
you know,
I
but,
guess it's like betting on Europe to win the Ryder Cup. I guess I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's a television contracts and league all that shit.
Yeah, but they got to embrace it because it's not going anywhere. So I still can't believe there's states that aren't taking any of this money. Like what's Maine doing? What's Vermont
I
doing?
can't believe Maine's doing that. It's stupid. It's endless reservoir of money.
What else is Maine doing to make money? You got the leaf
Where's the
people.
main wire on this? Seriously, why? I'm serious. Why haven't they done this? We get it. We all agree. These people go in the libraries. They should not be dancing with these kids.
Yeah.
We're all on board. On
We are
this.
okay. Good.
Sure. I've said that. I'm not Greg Poehler. I'm with you on this one. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
He
Why
was
would you
having
pause?
he was having an all-time show. It was fucking fun. He was going very good. When that got brought up, and he was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to say it. And he was serious. I'm not going to get into it. His whole attitude the last 20 minutes were totally different. Two different people.
You think he's sour
He
a
was
little
so fucking angry
I
about that.
think he's a liberal cuck, is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay in Sweden, you communist. This is a fucking prick.
Yeah, I think he might be a communist.
He was in my seat at the live show. This is before he's blacked out. The one in Boston.
Montante and I going back a year. I like this.
I did 6 months. I'll have some from further
Your
back.
childhood soon enough.
we'll get into it.
So did you ask him to move or no?
Nicely, he was good about
He
it.
was nice about it.
Yeah, he's a gentleman, but yeah.
Okay. Huh.
But yeah, his whole attitude changed.
I saw
It's
his
just
sister
bizarre.
is executive producing some other show right now with like Sweden in the name. You see that? It's like My Swedish something.
It's a cleaning show, isn't it?
Is that he's
You
not
guys
a part
talked
of?
about that, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
Is that the new one?
Yeah, it's my sweet. Yes.
Oh, I thought he.
Man, does he
I
get
thought
mad about
he
that,
was.
too.
You think she's
involved in that.
randomly producing another show about Sweden on
What are the-
Peacock?
what are
No,
the
but
odds?
It's some new show.
Okay, maybe you're right.
I could be totally wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
That was a real sore spot.
Because that's
with
the
him,
one he's a part of, right? The one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's-
I didn't think he was a part of this, but I could be.
see Peacock, which I still have because of dumb WWE. Peacock stinks, except for Polar Show. Let me see here. The Swedish cleaning, isn't it? No?
Hold on.
Wait, is it actually about cleaning?
I just saw it in passing.
Yeah, I
don't get-
think. Why are you doing
If
this?
Polar's in like Stockholm, is he getting like recognized?
Probably because it's a small country and he had like hit show. He had like a show that was on there. I would
So
think,
he gets
right?
recognized more in Boston or Stockholm? Stockholm?
I would say so. Yes. Wouldn't you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know too much about his career.
Swedish death cleaning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That is the one. Okay, never mind. And it's just coming out now, right?
You think?
Yeah. I
You're
thought
jumping me for bringing up stuff
No,
from a year
that's
ago.
why I was shocked. I was like, this is not another one that they're trying to do. That's all.
That would be a little
That'd
confusing.
be fucking
wouldn't it?
crazy. That's why I just thought it was crazy. It was just came across.
What are the odds?
Yeah, Polar was good. Yeah, he said he would rather have religion in his school than
No, you'd rather have
he
drag
said
queen
it's not
story hour.
happening.
You'd rather his kid get a lap dance from a tranny. Or what are they called now?
I don't think you call them that.
Well, what are they called? What's the technical?
Member of the transgender community, I believe.
Oh, that's
right?
that does not exactly roll off the tongue. You know, tranny plays.
Well, for you maybe. I would have Montante. Wild
shut
world.
up, Dave.
Montante's wild world.
Shut
here
the-
with
shut up.
This bad boy words.
Stop it.
I would say I've thought about this now that the stories have been all over the place. If like a drag queen came in, just dressed in and like read a book to these kids and left, I can't say I would be particularly offended by that.
It's still so. Put it this way: if
But I mean, would you be picketing in front of the school if that was going on?
1,000%.
Should you have known it was happening?
Yes,
The
of
reason-
course.
the thing-
of course.
the thing I don't get, if you had-
I think anybody. Sorry, Mike. I think anybody reading any book, it'll like you should be told what's going on with your kids at school every day.
I don't know if that's
Every
But
day.
do you think that's happening everywhere?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Yeah.
No, certainly not.
My thing is, if you lived next to somebody and you had no kids or whatever, and you found out, oh hey, our neighbor's gonna go read randomly to the kids, right? Just as normal in plain clothes, you go, that's fucking weird. But now, hey, he's gonna go in drag and lipstick, and people go, that's fucking fantastic.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
weird either way.
I'm not saying it's fantastic.
Why-
I'm saying I wouldn't. If some drag,
What's the point?
I don't disagree with that. But if they're saying, hey, some drag queen's coming in to read a book about something to the kids today, I wouldn't say, Harry, you're not going to school.
What's the act? It's
I agree, it's pointless, but it's 10 minutes of a school day. I'd
go
rather
read,
do
go
that.
read to other trans people. Why do you have to?
I'd rather do that than fucking be stuck with my kid all day.
That's the Colleen approach too.
Correct.
Drop them off. I was gonna say drop them off to your.
Correct. No, how dare
You don't have that.
Correct.
You don't have that option.
Correct. No, but I'm saying if that's 10 minutes where they're just literally reading a book, they're not twerking, they're not putting their dick in his face.
But what's
That's
you don't
a
think
di-
there's something dark
They're
behind
just
that?
in drag.
There's
That's
something-
reading a book.
That's it.
But what are they? What is their?
Yeah, what are they?
What's their
the
spin to that?
purpose?
What's the like?
By the way, I'm not saying it's any purpose. I'm just saying I wouldn't say Harry's not going to school. I'm with you. I'd be like, this is fucking weird. Whatever.
So that applies to everything? That
well,
applies-
if they come in there and fucking dancing and lap
What do
dancing,
you-
and
No,
putting their-
no, but like what if a furry a furry came in?
well, for sure I would let that. That's funny, yeah. But if they don't do anything, if they're sitting there,
The argument I don't get from the left is like, oh, there's nothing sexual about drag queens. Like, fucking yes, there is. What are you talking about?
I
There
think it is.
definitely is.
Well, a lot of their comedy is sexual in nature.
of course, yeah.
Of course, and that's fine. So do it for adults. I have no problem with that.
I agree.
Leave the
That's
kids
what-
alone.
I'm not saying they're doing their bit. I'm laying out to you that they go in and they just read a book and they leave.
Right. No, what? It's weird though. It's perverse. Why do you want to go read to little kids?
I agree. It's weird. Nobody's disagreeing that it's weird, but it's weird. It'd be weird if I did
what would
it.
Polars? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm a librarian.
Yeah,
Good
but I
one.
think there's a certain age where that probably is more appropriate to happen, right? Like
In college, I guess.
probably high school at the earliest.
I guess. I don't know. If
But
these
just-
13,
just
14-year-old
what's the
kid now.
fucking-
would
Yeah,
see
but they're
this
gonna.
stuff.
Oh, forget
But
about
they're
it.
gonna start asking questions like, "Why are you dressed like that?" Why?
Of course, but I think that's okay. Why not? Why can't you ask
questions
that?
are fine. But what if you, as a parent, weren't prepared to start having those conversations?
Well, then you should probably fucking raise your kid.
My thing is, well, they're gonna find out through life anyway.
If a kid's 14, they're not ready for those. Like you got to get on board.
You're gonna come across that in life anyway.
So then why not do it there? Have it be done with.
You don't have to introduce that. Like, it shouldn't be part of the curriculum.
By the way, I
Fucking
don't know.
teach the kids how to read.
By the way, I haven't really had a lot of time with drag queens. I don't necessarily get things to be a big part of your life.
I'm saying, so why force it? Why introduce it?
Again, I'm giving
let
you
it happen. Let it happen
I'm giving you a
organically.
scenario. I'm saying I don't think it should happen. I don't understand any of it. I don't think, look, I went to school with a kid named Matt Tavares. He's a very nice kid. He's a nice guy now. He's a big author, children's author.
Okay.
He was at Harry's school. Like, he writes sports books and like books about Martin Luther King, Henry Aaron, maybe Roberto Clemente he just did. Like, I think that's fine, though.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with him? Do you think it's weird if he goes in there?
Well, he actually wrote the book. That makes sense.
But you said it's weird if anybody goes in.
Yeah, some schmo off the street, but if you actually wrote the book.
Okay, gotcha.
But also, like, that's him and that's his name, right?
If he goes in with fucking lipstick in and
Yeah,
fake
it's Pamela
tits,
Anderson.
Drag queen
that's
comes in
different.
there playing a character to some extent.
For sure.
because you're trying to like.
But how about the fuck? But like, yes. But I mean, is it like a clown going in or something?
But to your argument, you should know who that clown
Absolutely.
is.
Oh,
and they're coming into the school.
1,000%. I don't understand. That I don't understand. If that's happening,
And
that's nuts.
Those videos where, and this is where it's tricky because you have like grown parents bringing their kids to the place. So it's like, oh, it's my kid. I want him to be.
I don't get the ones. I don't get the ones
with
on the
that,
video
I
like I
guess.
saw the other day. There was some video where
throwing money and shit.
it was somebody had their asshole like in front of the kid's face.
Yeah.
That to me, I don't quite.
And they're throwing
understand.
singles at them. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
That I don't. That
Yeah.
I'm not.
But that's where I get with Greg, and I'm like, that is not happening on the scale that Twitter wants you to think.
correct.
It's happening.
The fact that it's happening at all is insane.
But that's
fine.
I don't think that's happening like at libraries in like around here. I could be wrong.
No.
Are you serious? Around here?
I'm just saying, like a regular day at school, I don't think somebody is bent over with their asshole in the kid's face and the kid's throwing him.
I wouldn't rule it out. I don't know. It's
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be proven
this
wrong.
area is so batshit.
I feel like drag queen led events have been like empowered during this movement, and then also communities have been empowered to host drag queen type events.
Sure.
So it's fucking everywhere right now.
Maybe we should do something with a drag queen.
We tried,
This is an adult audience. That would make sense.
You canceled it. I had many ready to go.
Well, they're expensive.
Who was the that one person? Who was that one person you had on the phone? That you had a nice little back and forth on Twitter, like 2 years ago. I think they were trans.
Oh, that was the person who came on the show.
Yeah.
That's the one Mike had lunch with.
No. That was
a different.
that's
No, remember you
there's
argued
multiple
with,
trans.
No, you fought with somebody.
This was an African American trans person who came on the show. I forget what the fight was about.
You had a fight with somebody, and it really didn't. Like that person was just visceral. They weren't ready to.
I
They
don't
weren't
remember.
willing to.
Oh, I
have
don't
a
remember.
conversation.
I don't remember this.
The other
I'm
person
sure you're right.
was Keller, his friend.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
This
is
is a very openly trans show,
Of course.
which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Brie Hunter.
Oh, we're going back to that joke. Oh,
you take
okay.
that so personally.
Yeah.
You get so worked
I know.
up.
I'm trying. No, that's fine. Say it again. It's funny.
Why do you get so worked up?
That's I like her. Good person.
No, but it's a joke.
I'm not laughing.
It's a joke based on.
You know what? Silva's right. Sylvie's right. What the
About
fuck
which-
his name
about
is.
which point?
I don't know. Fuck you. whatever his point was.
But the Marriott
I don't know what his
Marquis,
point
maybe.
is. Yeah.
Neither do I. I'd like to know it. But yeah, I would agree that there should certainly be. I'd like to think the parents would be notified. I see these kids in Burlington are fighting back, so you know who knows? They're all going to go to jail.
I thought that was Middleborough. I saw a story out of Middleborough.
Oh, is there one there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's something very bad is going to happen. And which, by the way, as I will say all along, God forbid some drag queen ever like hit on a kid in school or whatever,
Yeah.
did something in the bathroom.
Can I guess where you're going
Do
here?
you think that would upset Jerry Callahan, or do you think he'd be happy that that occurred?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
They want it to happen.
Yeah. Even
Of
when, like,
course, and they can celebrate that.
I'll be honest, where I find myself a little hypocritical. I'm like, fuck. That's when I see like, these god awful school shootings.
Yeah, you look like everyone does.
Well, I peek and I'm like, and then I see like a trans person. And part of me's like, good. Not us this time.
Well, that's
not
what-
us this time.
that's what I mean.
You
The
know?
left doesn't-
I'll be honest about
The
it.
left wants it to be like an angry white guy.
Yeah,
of course.
something politically related. What do you think about that story in New York where the grand jury just indicted that former Marine, Daniel Penny? I think?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, strange.
What do you, if you're the kingmaker there? What do you, innocent, 6 months in jail? What do you think?
You probably should do a little time, don't you think?
No,
Like maybe 3 months.
no, I don't think so. It's such
You're
a
talking about
weird.
the choking. This just happened.
The guy was
yesterday,
arrested
right?
like a gazillion
Yeah,
times.
I gotta be fair. Like if I was, I would be part of that. Like it would be like a hung jury if I was. I would
Yeah.
not vote. I would not vote to. I don't
Yeah.
think. I to be fair, I haven't looked at it enough. I don't know.
But you have a story like that come out yesterday, and then you have a story come out same day that we're in Seattle. Police are being instructed to not bother anybody if they're like doing vandalism that's under $750. It's like what our system's so fucked
Think
up
of
in this
that,
country.
Dave.
I hate it. I hate that they just cut,
Dave doesn't like
they
it.
just cut $40 million from the police budget in Boston. Not good. Don't like that.
Is Michelle Wu's driver? Is she off the off the?
Oh yeah, maybe
That
cut
story
those.
got
Cut
no.
those, yeah.
That story
course
got
not.
no
Well,
fucking.
who's gonna
traction.
report it?
I don't know.
Turtle Boy, that's it.
Sylvie.
Yeah, where's he on it?
I don't know, Sylvie. Wake up.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's,
Where's the Boston Dirty Dogs?
Yeah, the kid could have died. Very
Yeah.
easily.
True.
What else, Dave?
You see that they stopped a mass shooting at the in Vegas last night,
Jesus.
or 2 nights ago at the Stanley Cup?
Really?
Yeah, did you see
Could have
that?
been Whitney.
The guy was planning to do it. Yeah.
Jeez.
How they stop? I didn't see the story yet.
I think somebody who was with them, like reporting to police, knew that person had plans and all that.
Jesus
stuff.
Christ.
God, that's good. I mean, yeah, it's
The other big story, which kind of ties into our toxic conversation we just had, was Demi Lovato. Did you see that? She's no longer doing the pronouns.
Does Matty Siegel get his job back now?
Does
or
not
no?
get his job
No?
back. No.
Jeez. Yeah, what did she said right now?
Yeah. She just said it was absolutely exhausting.
I like that. Now the right wing's going to embrace her.
Yeah,
She'll be
she's
on
like-
Callahan's show next
great.
week.
She's good.
Guts.
Oh, she's great. Megyn Kelly's interview is great this week. She said it was exhausting,
Exhausting experience going away.
but if she,
I don't get it.
but if she was they, like, shouldn't they not care about that? Like, shouldn't they want to embrace? Shouldn't the exhaustion of it not be a factor if that's really how you feel?
It's almost like it was a gimmick.
I don't
It's
know.
almost like she's grifting like the Mulvane's there.
I don't know.
Yes.
Dylan, that he's.
Oh wow, yeah, he.
Oh, he knows he's
said
a
it.
he.
I said it. I'm not afraid.
Did you see that video of him from last week?
I mean, I did.
Where he's like, yeah, I told my dad I'm kind of interested in girls, and do you know what video I'm talking about?
I saw some video. I didn't pay.
He was like, oh.
Dylan Mulvaney's a tune out to me, but yeah, I just it gets boring. I mean, she broke you guys.
Yeah, he broke my brain. Well, my thing is on it. My thing, God bless. He was a struggling actor before this. He grifted his way into this. That's capitalism. Make your money.
Sure.
Do your thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. The
yeah,
canceling right though. They're always
That's
canceling.
not
now.
canceling.
Looking for
though.
things to
It's
cancel.
different. It's
Looking
different.
For,
Trying to get my guy now.
If I go out,
that.
who are they trying to
I'm
get?
trying to get Garth, and I don't like it at all.
Garth Brooks, yeah, fuck him.
Pussy.
They're still
Fuck
going
him.
after him.
Absolutely.
Never listen to his music again.
Absolute
See,
pussy.
I don't think it's canceling. If I go out and I choose not to buy Bud Light, I'm not like picketing saying, bankrupt
There
Bud
are people
Light.
saying,
You're just choosing not to buy something.
but there are people saying, don't buy it.
Yeah, but you're not calling for people to get fired. None of that. You're just choosing not to buy
What do
something.
you think happens when people don't buy things?
It's a personal choice. Don't go
what
fucking
happens?
woke.
But people lose their jobs, right?
Okay, bad decision then.
So then, I don't disagree with that. But they are they're fine to
There's
do
a-
it. But
they're not going through old tweets and trying to get somebody fired.
Do you think the average guy out there who delivers Bud Light agrees with Bud Light's decision of Dylan Mulvaney?
Not at all.
So you're fucking that guy over.
I'm not. I didn't make the decision.
Oh, sure you are. Of course
I didn't
you
make
are.
the decision
And
to
that's
fucking
fine.
make him
That's
the
your reaction
person.
to it. But don't act like those guys aren't canceling.
That's
Of
not
course.
canceling.
Dave,
They're
where are you on
related.
that?
They're related. Shut the fuck up, Dave. That's not canceling.
canceling.
That's not canceling.
Mike, that's canceling.
I know what
Okay.
canceling is.
That is
That's a
definitely
fact.
canceling. Calling it was better than anybody.
Yeah, okay. If the judge rules it, then maybe I'm wrong.
Why don't you get to work on canceling Garth Brooks?
No, it's not my beat, so it's not the same thing. But yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
What else?
And he's my guy. So
What else?
nothing overly exciting. I was gonna say Bill Cosby. Nine more women come forward today.
I saw that.
See that?
How is he still alive? He's been in terrible health for
know.
fucking years. He looks horrific.
Guys like that never die. He'll live to be like 95.
Oh, did you see those tweets going around? Did you see yesterday? There was an article about you see those TikTok twins, the basketball twins.
Kevin.
Yeah,
There's-
the Miami players?
Yes.
Yes.
And somebody somebody basically asked to interview them on the presumption that it was about their business.
Yeah, it
and
was
life
just
after
like the thing that Jack Mack had written about months ago all
correct,
over again.
and totally flipped the switch on them. Like
Right.
basically,
They're attractive women, so they're making money.
correct.
It's simple.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like,
Well,
what's...
it's a horrible.
It's a bait and
journalistic.
switch.
Yeah, it's a bait and switch, just like what happened to.
Oh,
the
I agree.
Olivia Dunn in
Journalistically,
LSU.
yeah, journalistically it stinks. But I mean, I don't know why people are surprised. Like, what?
Sex sells. It's not
Yeah,
complicated.
they're good-looking girls, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they're I think so.
Oh yeah, the premise of
Yeah.
attractive human beings are going to get better.
I gotta
deals
say,
than
at
other
this
people.
point, it's almost on them for buying this bullshit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to write. No journalist wants to write an uplifting story about how two good-looking girls are making a lot of money anymore. Those days are over.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like it's still a shitty thing. I don't know who wrote it.
it was actually Ryan Glasspiegel's friend, Ethan Strauss.
Oh,
Yes, House of Strauss.
Glass-Steagall messaged me during the trivia. I didn't get back to him yet. He's gonna turn out to be like Steve Silva now.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
You don't want those two on you.
No, definitely not.
he was probably in Chicago.
Glass-Steagall was
his dad.
good. Why did he kind of float
Actually,
away?
he's from there. That's what he
Oh,
wanted. To
he
meet
might
up
have
with
been
you.
there.
He wanted to meet up with you.
Oh, really?
to eat.
Did he say
with
that
his,
or
with
no?
his father, right?
No, but I remember him saying he was from that area, right?
Oh, I guess I don't know. Yeah, no.
There's something about a meal with his father.
That's right. Yeah.
He was a good guy. People shit on him for. I thought he was interesting.
He was fine, but he lives in Chicago,
Yeah,
so he's not. I mean, I don't think he's everything.
he'll be there for your second contract.
Sure, I
Relocate
hope
the
so.
kids.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Who we have in next? We have maybe lined up or no?
Let me check my schedule.
Prepared as always.
What's going on with your yellow shirt guy, your buddy? What is it?
Apparently, he's like one of the accounts. I was like tweeting stuff about my boss and like making these like fake accounts and shit.
Yeah, It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie's in next week.
Huh?
Julie's in next week.
Oh, Menor.
I like Julie. Yeah,
It'll be good to see Julie.
yeah.
So Julie's in next week.
And a gentleman named Mark, who is actually at the Doesn't Watch Along as well. So,
Oh, great.
Yes.
That was an electrifying group of people.
yeah. Manners was just asking me via text, if there's anyone blocked from the network who cannot participate.
I mean, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Pitch it and we'll see. I don't know.
No one jumps out though.
Like, who are we talking about? Throw me some names.
Like, what about the GVE boys? Like John from Scranton.
He tries hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tries hard. I don't have a problem with him.
Who are some? What about Sneaks? Sneaks did a wrestling show or some shit.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, I
would say
that'll last like 2 episodes.
Probably if you did anything inappropriate the night before a live show, maybe somebody I don't know.
Yeah. So there goes Wagon. It's unfortunate.
I don't know.
There goes. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah. Sure. Yes. I guess not. Why does he want to deal with something?
No, I'm just
throwing out people who be
I
blocked.
mean, the Kennedy assassination has got less coverage than that.
Yeah.
You know, like it was a bad thing. We all agree it was a bad thing. I would agree he'd be banned. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Is Ringgold's bringing his pretend show to the network?
We love Tim here.
We don't run the network. We're just trying to help.
What's your issue with him? I remember.
I have no issue. He's the one who
you brought up 6 times now. So what is it?
Twice. No, he was mad at me, so I was just a little perplexed. I'm a Ringgold's guy. It's just a very strange thing to.
I didn't listen to it. I remember I was running because I was at the Masters. So it was the next day. I was running and I just bailed after a while.
Yeah.
It was just endless circle.
Yeah.
He was probably drunk.
Yeah.
So are you probably.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the crux of the argument?
He was saying that I left after the live show. I was at the same bar as the guy Wagon.
Right.
And
Which night is this? Because it was everyone went 2 nights in a row, right?
Yeah. So the night before,
everyone went, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone was there. So he was like,
yeah.
you knew what he did the night before, and you were still in the same establishment as him.
Right.
And it's like.
Yeah,
it's a pretty big fucking
not
place.
a good
I didn't go there for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was super. It was interesting. Probably most 5 or 6 interesting minutes on
Manners?
fandom.
Well, I'll listen to it at some point. Yeah. I mean, that's stupid to blame anybody but the idiots is dumb. But he was probably drunk. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but it came from somewhere. Like that was built up somewhere. So
what do you think?
You're an easily hateable guy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm an easily hateable guy. And you agree? Okay, that's nice. Yeah. I don't know. It came from somewhere. Anyway.
Did you know the part I was talking about in the show yesterday where I fast forwarded and the birdwatcher guy was then this crazy right winger? What happened?
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice, quiet guy. But what do you expect? He lives in New Hampshire in the woods. He's gonna be a right winger.
Well, he was saying, that apparently the crazies in his group, they're all pissed off about global warming.
All the bird people.
Yeah, the bird people. You don't want them on you.
How was he on the show? I listened to some of it. I listened to parts of it.
He was good. He was. I thought he was good in here. I thought you were a little critical of him. He didn't say much, but he was very
nice guy.
Totally loved him.
I did love him.
On the show?
Yeah, I just thought he didn't come off nervous in any way.
No, he was on drugs, I think.
Just waited till people
Yeah,
talked
high as a kite, but that's all right.
I think,
I just thought it was a confident experience. I just liked him. Yeah.
Who's the top 3 worst guests you've had in so far? And worst is, I mean, like tough, like to speak to when not got reaction.
I'm not saying this because you're like, I would put your girl at the top.
Okay. Thank you for referring to as the actual
gender. Those are pronouns.
Thank
right?
you. No, thanks.
Trying to be right.
Carry on.
What do you want me to say?
Here's number 2. Get number 2.
Because with her, she's very nice and she was like a good sport, but I expected her to be more playful given her. So I was disappointed in her performance.
Okay.
I can't count the yellow shirt guy. I don't even.
Yeah, he didn't speak. No one's like bombed, right? I mean, people don't speak, but no one's like really been like.
I don't think he was be writing a book. I don't think he was be writing a book about that episode with the dentist. Is my guess.
No,
I don't think that's in. What's that, Dave?
Yep, I agree.
I don't think it's in production yet.
Yeah. I got some names I want to see.
I wouldn't say. I mean, Mutt's always just bad. So if you add up all the bad performances he's got the volume of the worst.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd probably put him first. Yeah.
Okay.
Mutt's take yesterday on the horse racing podcast, he said basically because it's such a big industry, it doesn't matter if it has listeners. There's just money attached.
I told you it was a Shark Tank approach.
So do the fucking podcast.
Well, then do it.
That's what I mean. Just fucking do it, and you don't need anybody.
That's why you can shit on Shattuck all you want. I mean, pretty terrible idea. He has balls, and he actually does stuff.
I said that. I said it's a wild pitch and throwing in the I've got a deal. It's just like something that
Leverage.
18-year-old would do. Yeah. But he went for it. It's not going to work, but he went for it.
But at least he's trying. He's
totally
doing a
agree
show
with that.
about eating, fucking at Chili's with his wife.
Totally agree.
As
a gambler, would you, if you didn't know Shattuck, it was just 2 people who had never gambled before.
Legitimately, probably the worst idea of all time.
Yeah.
I guess the audience should be going for there are people who it's freshly new to the state and they're learning along with the Shaddocks. Bad idea. He went for it. I respect it, but just fucking Mutt. Just go for it.
Did he go for it? Like, does Shattuck really think that Barstool would hire him?
No.
So what was he trying to do?
So you think he was just
get
trying
me to
to
say his
on
name
the show and
get me to say his
No.
name? Yes,
Oh,
of course.
come on.
You think Dan Katz would hire Tom Shattuck
Look at some of the
without asking me?
Yeah. Well, true. I mean, yeah,
No
but
chance. No chance. No chance.
I think Shattuck, he would do something. He'd be okay at Barstool.
No, you know who would be great at Barstool? He'd be great in the show. I said it again. Is Justin.
Yep.
If Justin
yeah.
was in New York, which I would give my blessing if he wanted to do it. Now, I obviously I'd lose my mind eventually. But like, he'd be a way bigger star there than Clemmer.
Well,
way bigger.
So you don't think he'd be doing like the producer side? He'd be like content?
I think he would just be a weird figure who's kind of fearless, but also kind of weird. Like, I think he'd be a big star there.
He could do stuff about movies. He'd pop on there. And,
Just weird, just an odd guy.
Yeah.
That one picture you put of him yesterday, he's like a little muffin top around.
Incredible.
Yeah, he's just
Incredible.
And yeah, Dave's eye on him. Is on him. So
That's true.
Yeah,
and Dave stays laser focused. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't forgot. That's like 7 stories.
Yeah.
So you had thoughts about the third chair you were saying.
Yeah, Kevin Bristol.
Oh,
Before he dies.
no, he's been in here. He sat in this chair.
What about Peltz?
No, I don't. I can't.
on.
No, I can't.
Come on, at least for the the visual.
No, I'm all set. I can't do that.
Those are my 2. That's all I got.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's like the 40 minutes in with John Pelletier? What is going on?
I don't know. I don't think anything's going on.
Yeah, I don't.
But just I was looking at the crowd. You know.
Yeah, he's a very sweet
love him.
guy. I don't think he'd want to do it.
He doesn't stop talking though. So you could just ask one question. He'll go off on tangents.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
We got
whole life
lunch last time. It was like me, Tim, and Ken, a few other people. Your buddy acronym guy, and
rock star.
and Peltier DM'd me, and he's like, "Hey, like were you guys getting lunch?" And I was like, we're about to leave. It was like halfway through. So we're at this place. I swear to God, 90 seconds later he walks in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you far from here? Oh no, you said this last time.
Yeah, it was down the road
Newton
somewhere.
or something, right?
Yeah, it was real close. But he was there. I swear to God, no bullshit. 90 seconds just strolls in, and he doesn't really drink, so he's kind of just like
How old is he?
Peltsy?
Yeah.
I'll probably say early 50s.
What did you just call him?
Peltsy. That's what we call each other.
Oh, call each other Peltsy?
Yeah, it's a bizarre thing we have going on. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fat Peltsy. He's normal Peltsy.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic, but I'd say low 50s.
He's a very really
I think. I'm pretty sure.
That sounds about right.
like 51 or 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I went to high school with him.
It sounds right. I think he's
Guys might take different buses, but you would same graduating class.
Do I look like I'm within 4 years age of him?
no.
I mean, can be serious.
No,
I'm
no,
fine.
you definitely do
I'm
not.
older.
You
So it doesn't
definitely
bother
do
me.
not.
Do
No,
I?
but it also wouldn't shock me
Doesn't
if he
bother
was
me.
62. It wouldn't shock me. But I just
Same
don't
with
think
him.
he is.
I mean, that's
So rough 31 years.
Yeah.
It's things I've seen. Not everyone grows up privileged and spoon fed like Mr. Minahan over here.
That's why you think you look old for your age is because you grew up not
might
spoon fed.
have been the booze and fast food, but
What's going on with the house? Everything fine?
good. We're settled.
Taxes are good?
Yeah. So
Mom was good?
Everything's good.
Yeah.
We've got a little pool situation, but
What do you mean?
is what it is. I went to my mother's got
you
a
have
pool.
a pool?
Yeah, at her house. It's like 26 years old.
Yeah, it's an in-ground pool.
In-ground pool.
Oh, wow. That's
And
not cheap.
there's it was like 26 years ago. So I was going to clean it. There's like no tiles anymore. So you know what? It's like instead of this decaying pool, let's drain. What the fuck are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
The fuck are you laughing at?
It just sounds like it's going to be a stupid story. Sorry.
Well, let's see it out. Let's see it through. Right?
I'm willing. I'm
So-
here to listen to it.
Said Mother, so what's the point? If we're gonna have the pool, either fill it in or let's get this thing back to
way or another.
usable.
I'm with you.
So we drained it.
Yeah.
And
Don't worry about him.
I'm gonna buy the what the fuck's he laughing at? I'm gonna buy the tiles and pay a couple gentlemen to fix it.
Okay.
Fix it up. Do it right.
Okay.
Because what's the point of having a decrepit pool?
Wait a minute. That's the story?
Yeah, I mean maybe Dave was right.
That was
Okay.
a terrible
Whatever.
story.
Where it's going.
That's all.
What's the payoff of that story?
I don't have money. I have to put fucking.
That's like a story, though.
I just told it. I have to put. I have to put in $1,600 to fix a pool that no one's gonna use.
Then why?
The money that I don't have.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know to appease my mom. I don't know what.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a good son.
That's you're pissing money away though.
What a terrible investment.
I understand it.
I'm a good son.
It's just stupid. If nobody's going to use the pool, just cover it up.
Or use the pool. Will you use the pool?
Maybe. But
Would your girlfriend use it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they like friends over or no?
Mm-hmm. She's still a little. Well, she's getting a little better on COVID. But we haven't even
that's
come over
right,
because
that's right.
the bug's still floating around.
Right.
Well, she's getting a little better anyway. Maybe Dave was fucking right. But I'm a good son. I'm gonna fix the pool.
How's your dad doing?
I have no idea.
Nothing, right?
Fucking weird. He'll call me like every once in a while.
Well, you talk to everyone all the time, so I don't know.
I speak to fucking people like
Who'd you talk
Nipplez
to?
more.
Did you talk to somebody today driving the studio?
No,
Were you coming from Hull?
Melrose.
You're staying in Melrose.
Last night I stayed in
Staying in a
Melrose.
hotel in Melrose.
No, there's no hotel. I could stay anywhere. There's a couple weird Minifans. I could text Nipplez, like, hey, can I stay in your guest room?
Who'd you
Say,
stay
yeah,
with
but-
last night?
Trans memes.
He lives in Melrose?
Yeah.
In the home?
Yeah. Liberal hellhole that city is.
You
Good,
just
good lordy.
You just had like a sleepover at his house?
It wasn't a fucking slumber party. He has a fucking
Why do you
spare room.
why do you trust people?
Why
I
would
don't
you ever
understand
do that? Your company would pay for your hotel room.
Yeah, but if I have someone to stay with, I like them. We went to the Red Sox game, like I said.
So what'd you do when you got back to the house?
Went back.
Had a
We
beer or no?
gambled on the rest of the
West Coast games?
Yeah, the
Degenerate,
White Sox won plus
Right.
380. Not a big deal.
Congratulations.
Had a couple pops. Went to sleep. Woke up. Here we are.
What's it like that first night where you're like,
You don't
"All
know this guy,
I'm going
though."
to stay over at this person's
I've
home
stayed there
who
fucking like 5
who I
times
know
now.
from the internet."
You fucking this guy?
Huh?
Are you fucking this guy?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I
what I'm doing.
understand.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Don't you like the privacy of a hotel room?
No.
Oh, you don't like that?
A little interaction. I'm around same age, similar thoughts. Good guy.
You can hang out and then go back to the hotel room.
No interest in that.
Do you have any control over like the air conditioning level or anything or no?
Yeah, I get my own little room, my little spot over there.
Does he have a wife?
Girlfriend.
Okay, she's there.
Yeah, she got mad at me a few times ago. I made fun of her her cooking.
Okay, so you get up this morning. Are they having breakfast or like, what's going
No,
on?
he was still sleeping. I wake up. I do my little
loser.
routine.
What's that?
I wake up, I go get a little food, a little coffee in me, come in here, do my little laptop, couple work things real quick, put the phone down. But it's a pleasant experience. I shower.
So when you're staying in Hull tonight, you're not staying at the hotel.
No.
You're staying with that idiot from Hull.
Yeah.
My God. Is that not weird to
But you guys are like long-term friends, right? Or do you meet
No,
on the
same
internet?
thing. No, it's through the internet, through the show.
Well, how are they? He's from New Jersey. How are they
Yeah.
long-term friends?
Through
Just
the
thought it was
show.
random, like connection through school or something. I don't know.
School.
I'm going to fucking a concert with Bruce Springsteen. You know, not with Bruce Springsteen, to Bruce Springsteen. Like you're making things happen for me. Me and Durand.
Who?
MetLife, Justin Durand, the Florida Drip.
Oh my God.
Early September. Him and I. He's flying out to Jersey.
You could tell me I could be on stage with Spring. I could pick the set list out.
You'd have fun.
I would go with you. I mean, you know what I'm saying. If you say
You keep saying this, I'm about to call you out on it.
Let's
What
not
are
go
you
too
going to do
far.
after this? Where are you going to go?
Let's not go too far. with the Florida Drip.
Yeah, he's flying out to New Jersey to go to Bruce Springsteen. Buying the tickets.
God.
Yeah, it's going to be me and Justin. Speaking of, we're going to Jet game. Jets Pats.
Justin Trudell.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, things are happening.
My God.
Barbecues.
Why are you Mr. Minifan? That's what I don't really
If
understand.
people ask to do something and I'm in the area, I'll do it. I'll do stuff.
Why is nobody giving me tickets to these shows?
Because you don't want to, out of
You got Bruce
respect.
tickets.
Huh?
You got Bruce tickets.
Out of respect, they're not going to bother you with that.
I want tickets for that second Gillette show.
All right, I'll work that.
No, I want I want them or you're fired.
working that.
Okay, because the first night, I have something Barstool related that night. I can't go the first night at Gillette.
Okay.
I just found out yesterday I was asked to do something, so now I have to do it.
Really?
give it a
You,
whirl.
you chose work over Bruce?
Well, there's 2 shows there. The second night's always better anyway from a settler's perspective, so I was fine with that. Oh my God, the Florida! How bored are you gonna be with the Florida Drip?
He's tough too. And he'll,
So the show's the problem with you is that show's going to end at like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
You have to fly back to his house and sleep over at his house. You won't be in his.
No.
you won't be there
It's,
till
it's, it's fucking MetLife.
I know that's what I'm saying, but you like to sleep over these guys' houses.
Oh,
after.
yeah.
You won't be back till 3 or 4 in the morning. Then
He was talking about doing an Airbnb, but I might have to have him stay with us, right? He can't just be. He has to get the full
I don't-
experience.
Well, I don't want to step. I don't want to. You are not married. You have a girlfriend.
yeah, 6-7 years.
Okay.
We're
The
getting
Drip's
there.
wife would never let him stay in the home where 2 people are not married.
It's a great point.
That is not going to happen. Not going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, you might be right.
No way. You have to get married. You have to get married before that.
Yeah, up for him, I might do it.
Yeah, I think
just
you're
for
gonna have
just so Justin can
Can you
stay with
imagine
us.
the car ride? What's the percentage of words? That's 98% Montante, 2% Drip.
Oh my God, I can't.
Montante just yap on the phone, talking the fucking Robinson's
Hey, Tim.
rules and
me
Tim.
and Tim and Ken, when he calls, the average phone call is 20-30 minutes. He's a yapper.
Yeah, but it's all politics though.
No, get the life.
You get the
Little life.
hardcore right wing stuff. He's a
Yeah.
hardcore right wing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I remember he used to prank. We did the 50 state challenge. 50 state. He would call these conservative shows, but then he'd
Yeah.
get really into the topic.
Yeah.
It's like,
He
no.
would lose focus.
Yeah, he's like, but Pence is here. I'm like, no, that's not the point, Tim. That's not the point.
Yeah, but
I want, you know what? I want Cullinane to go on one of these trips.
he has to at this point. He's mocking me so much.
Yeah. Could you go to the Springsteen show with him and the Drip?
Definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Montante.
Could you go to the dinner with him and the Drip?
Yeah, probably. First of all, I can do it with anybody. That's like
Yeah, I can't. I have no capacity for that. I would be so uncomfortable.
my thing is just the evolution of Mike Montante becoming Mr. Minifan. Like, how does that?
How does he really like the show?
If he didn't,
Oh,
that's
shut
right,
the, what is that? What does that mean?
I've seen you take
you're
shots at
doing
the show
that.
before.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Sorry, I'm not a fucking
not to the
bootlicker.
degree of like somebody else that you would deem Mr. Minifan or something.
Well, I don't think
right?
he's the top male Minifan.
I'm not.
Tim McCann is the gold standard.
Right.
So why do you say there's something deep there? What do you? Oh, he doesn't like the show. You said it about Menners too. I listen to every fucking show.
Because it frustrates you when they say it. I can tell you're annoyed
God
about
damn,
it.
you're good. All right, fair.
I know.
Yep.
What do you think you're
No,
playing with
you're
here?
good. You're right.
So let's
You're
say
right.
let's say that guy couldn't let you sleep at his house last night.
Yeah.
Where are you sleeping?
I might put out a fucking tweet.
Oh, God.
Who's looking for a fucking 240-pound 31-year-old? I'll stay.
Did you do that? You did it in Maine, right?
Yeah, got a fucking ride within 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ. That David from Hull guy is. I don't know, but he's a lot. That's not my kind of guy. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Once he gets going,
I'm sure he's a nice
too.
kid, but that is a lot of energy going.
When he's on,
he's
and
almost
you're
sounds
not-
like KFC. Yeah, he's
he's a nice guy though.
Oh no,
He does sound like
I'm sure he's
KFC.
a nice guy, but like that is not my kind of like.
Yeah.
My friends are people who also don't speak.
Yeah,
They're just
bunch of
quiet.
introverts.
Correct. There's not a lot of conversation. There's no need for it. Jesus.
No invite from Jerry to stay in Chelsea though, which is a little rude.
Okay, he's not in Chelsea.
It'd be Charlestown.
Well, given his podcast numbers, maybe he's moved to Chelsea by now. I don't know, but I think he's in Charlestown.
If you're Jerry, well, are you cheap?
Me?
Yeah.
Like like what? Give me an example of somebody who's cheap. Like what would cheap be?
Like I think Jerry, like I went on a show doing football picks, right?
Jerry has a nice, like lives in a really expensive home. And
I'm saying like at the end of the year, I go on there for, hey, Mike, go gamble $200.
you saying I should give you money for coming?
No. I'm not on your show every fucking week. But I'm saying like a little something.
Yeah,
Even like something.
I guess. I don't pay Mike.
Yeah, but you do inadvertently. You do.
That's true. That's
know?
true. What do you think?
I think that's up to you to ask for it.
Oh, I've never asked. I just think the way I am, I have nothing, but I give. Like I have absolutely nothing. You check my bank. It's not going well. Over
Nobody's
here.
disputing that.
But if I have something, I'll give. I take care. Just
Like what? You mean like the pool? That
like
fucking pool
I
story?
put out. You want to hear it again?
What?
The pool story?
No. Give me another example.
All right.
Go ahead.
So I put out a tweet. And I was like, hey, looking for a NASCAR winner. All right. Put out the tweet. Some Minifan responds. The kid, it actually hits. Right. $350 bet. I Venmo him $50. It's
class.
Do I have that money to give? No. But without that thing, take care of people.
Well, he gave you the winner.
I give Jerry winners. I'll get nothing.
But Jerry's not making money.
I know what I'm saying. We're doing a segment. I don't know. That's just the way I
You're
think.
promoting. Does he mention Montante's World?
No. Fuck
Oh,
no.
I do. Montante's World, which I listened to this week with VD and Birdwatcher guy.
Yes.
It's a good episode. The
listen.
parts I listened
Just
to.
had the Nades that are on. They do for like the 30th time.
So Cullinane is hiding audio from this episode, is what I've been told by sources.
That Andy Mayo tweet was a little out of context.
Okay. Is he burying good sound or no?
There's one funny clip.
That's the one we talked about.
The watch
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that, didn't we?
I don't know.
No.
I think we were in
Oh.
Chicago talking about it.
Oh, okay.
It was just kind of left, shot out of left field. He just absolutely buried Brick Watch, which was funny.
You're calling me a selfish pig. You charge fucking $2,500 for a fucking watch you could buy in fucking Walmart. What the fuck?
We're going there. We're going there. We're going.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
You get more of that from Montante's World. Very intriguing.
Yes.
Very.
They do that. He's a nice
stuff.
kid. Does nothing for me. Nice
They do?
guy. This is not my.
Would you say it's a bold move though? A ballsy move for him to bet on himself like that?
It's one word.
Or crazy.
I would use. Yeah, I would say.
And he
stupid.
also just bought a house too. So like the way it's timed up.
I just don't. I don't know enough, so I just don't know. Like, I don't know where he's going to make $100,000 and be able to do, by the way, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Without knowing his numbers.
Correct. I don't know. I don't know.
The one concern I bring up with him all the time, he doesn't think it's a thing. There's a shelf life on his podcast. You're going to start running out of interesting stories. He's like, no, there's plenty. I'm like, I don't know. You started doing some question and A episodes. Like you.
Oh, is he doing that?
I think he's done them in the past. It's just like it's tough, and his show's good.
I listened to the one on, like I said, I think I promoted a couple years ago, the one he did in the Goodfellas guys. It's very good.
He's he listens, I would say, to 80% of your shows.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
Yeah.
when they do. I didn't understand it, but like, yeah, I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
And by the way, like, Portnoy would bring him back in 6 months.
Yeah, yeah.
So the idea that Dave's gonna be done was stupid.
And that's why Big Cat was smirking and talking about it. He'll be, if he wants to come back, they'll be obviously tar and feather and make a fucking mockery of him, but they'll bring him back.
Nobody gets. I mean, you have to do something crazy to be permanently gone.
Is there anyone who is? Oh, obviously
Rappaport, that guy. What's his name? Mooj.
If Sophia Franklin said, "Hey,"
I'd say she's on the death list.
you think?
Yeah.
Say, "Hey, listen, it's not working on my own.
I think if you listen to the
apologize."
episode, the interview I did with Portnoy, I think she's definitely the death list.
Really?
I think he thinks. I don't know this. I think he thinks she's saying to Business Insider.
Oh, she's the source.
Yeah, I think he thinks that. I don't know that. Did you get that sense too? Or no?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, to me,
Really?
that's then you're
Okay.
then you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on, I would say she's on the death list.
Okay, but it's a pretty short list.
Yeah, I think right. I think
Do you think McAfee and Portnoy ever work in any capacity ever again?
maybe I don't know. McAfee's a bore.
McAfee.
I don't get it, but
he'll
whatever
play
he's
it
doing is
safe in
working.
the future, I bet.
He's playing safe now, right?
Well, that's right. Like he's now with safe companies. Like, why fuck it
Yeah,
up?
yeah. I don't blame him. What? Anything else?
No, not right.
Let me take some calls if you want. Did I miss anything in the world during this show? Can we get the fucking U.S. Open started? Jeez.
I had 5 winners on the US Open.
You did?
Long shots. Well, no one's won yet. But.
When's the first group? Probably like noon, 12:30.
Yeah, West Coast. So we're getting close.
Tell me if any of my guys have a shot here. I'm going long shots here.
Oh, have you noticed how much I've been winning lately?
Yeah, you've been on it, but no one's gonna remember that. You know.
By the way, Montante, this is not. I'm not betting minus 120s here.
Oh, you're going for it.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Plus 300s, plus 750 at last week.
They'll remember your 0-5 week when you go
I know.
8 and 9.
I'm having a bad U.S. Open week.
I got Sepp Straka.
Sepp Straka.
Yep, plus 25,000
to win.
Yeah, so $10 gets back 2,500.
Okay.
These are all to win.
He's got a chance. I mean, yeah.
JT Poston.
Yeah, okay.
Justin Suh.
I've won on him before. He's a good player.
What about Sergio? Sergio's crazy. $5 gets back $1,000.
He stinks.
Does he? Okay, I don't know that.
Sorry, Dave.
Gary Woodland.
To win or to
Gary Woodland I looked at.
Yeah, to win. $5 gets back $630.
That's a good bet. He
Those
won
are my guys.
3 years ago. 3 years ago.
I'll let you know my strategy. I know you have a system. I just look at previous winners, and
I think Saw is a riser. He's going to be a big star.
He's super young, right?
Yep, he's a rookie. He competed at the PGA. He's got a. I'm not saying he competed at the Players. I would not be stunned if he finished in the top 10. Why don't you bet top 10s? Those are a little more realistic.
What I do, I'll throw out some pairs. I mean, you're betting. I'm not gonna tell you how to bet golf, but if you're doing,
you want any of my bets yet?
Huh?
You want any bets I've
I'm
suggested?
a weirdo. I like losing my own money.
So you don't take anybody's
I don't
betting
follow
advice.
anybody's, and it's nothing personal.
Because if you had won on one of mine, you hadn't given me the Venmo that somebody gave you. That would be inconsistent.
Of
right,
course,
Dave?
yeah. You gotta
I have
go
Venmo,
up.
but still, yeah.
But when you're betting golf like that, long shots. Say if you're betting $20 on someone, do 10 and 10. So that way, if they're super ahead, you can cash out and make your money and let the rest ride.
Kate showed me the other day at CVS. She bought Harriet Prime, which was very nice of her. And she used this Apple Pay thing.
Oh, confusing as shit.
I had never seen this in my life. I knew it existed. Do you use it?
Are you just talking about on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
So bizarre.
Crazy.
We're a decade away from chips in the wrist.
She just did it, and I was like, that's it?
Yeah.
It's a new world.
She tried to explain to me where she get the money from. I was very confused. Very confused.
I bought a couple of Primes. I haven't tried them yet.
They're fine.
I didn't realize they're an energy drink. You guys were saying like it was like a Gatorade or something. I didn't realize so kids are just getting fucking yapped up on these energy drinks.
Completely. Yeah. You can't control them. There's nothing, nothing you can do. All right. They load up, Dave?
They're load up.
All right. Good morning. Colleen has no energy today.
I'm sick.
Battling through it.
Hello.
I'll be us in 3 days.
Hey, Kirk, it's Batman.
Hello, Batman. How are you?
Good. You like justice?
Sure, I like justice.
How about just these nuts on your face?
Yeah, not great. Not great. Not great.
Why is this funny?
Hey, Kirk, it's tight pussy Emma Rappaport.
Oh, that's not, Dave. That's not appropriate.
Can't do that.
Don't know if that's accurate, inaccurate. I'm just saying that's not right. Congratulations to Dan on his marriage. I'll be seeing Dan in a few weeks, I think.
Has you like ever interacted with him on Twitter or anything? Like, does he ever actually engage you back?
He doesn't fight back. I met him at the mini golf. He was a good sport. I met him at the Masters, but he's not. He had a weird Justin Thomas tweet yesterday. He's a weird guy.
He got emasculated by
that?
the fucking.
The caddy.
Oh my god.
What'd you say, Dave?
What was that Justin Thomas? Oh, it was the one about like watching golf and his wife was going to get upset
something about his
something?
kid. Yeah, it was very strange. A very strange guy. I've heard a couple of strange stories about Rappaport. Strange. I'll just say that. I don't want to hurt my friend Riggs. I'm just saying. Hello.
Riggs did not send me his picks early, even though I requested them.
You told me that we could do them.
I told you that. I did not tell Riggs that.
I don't think Riggs cares about your.
No, Riggs definitely does not
You
care.
make this seem like it's like climbing, Everest.
No,
these,
it's just
these picks being early.
We are on a moderate time crunch. That's all. Typically, you're not. So you would like to have.
Is Riggs all the way in on the show? You think?
Yes, the hockey's over. Stanley Cup's done.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yes, we text all the time about this stuff. So I actually think he is. I actually think he is. Yeah. I enjoy it. I don't know if anybody else enjoys it, but I enjoy doing it.
Oh, you enjoyed it. Good to
I like talking golf, gambling. Why not? Hello.
Hey, any Big Jack Cullinan updates? How's he doing without Sebastian?
Oh yeah, how's he going? How's he doing with his buddy?
He's just moving on. He's doing okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen him at all lately, or?
I haven't seen him. He's back at work actually. So he wasn't working for a while. Now he's back.
After the guy died?
No. Like he was. He's a subcontractor. And
Is he retired or?
No, but I think he was liking it, so he didn't go find his next job.
Oh,
and
he's back to work.
Now he's back to work. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Probably likes that better.
Yes, he likes to work.
Colony is lifeless today.
Yeah, nothing.
Listen, if you had what I had for,
we're about to. I think
it was a fierce 24 hours.
I told you didn't have to come in today.
No, but what?
How mad would we be in 2 days if you start shitting your brains out?
You'd be fired for that. Hello.
Hey, I just want to know if Montante owned up to asking the kid he tossed the foul to for his father to Venmo him $50.
I did.
Did you do that?
The guy thanked me. The guy thanked me. I said, Venmo him $50. It's a little joke. People laughed. Hey, Drew.
The guy didn't.
Oh, is this him?
The guy didn't thank you. The kid did.
No, the joke didn't land. But no, this is the hero that handed me the ball to. Drew, how smooth was the flip? Am I exaggerating that?
I just hung up on him.
What a shame. I mean, what a story that would have been.
Can we get some pool calls or what? Get back into that.
Oh, I did. We were talking before the show about Clemmer freaked out on him because he posted about their fantasy baseball league.
He freaked out you privately?
I think that Clemmer's embarrassed.
No.
Kind of. Not
I think Clemmer is
Minifans.
Embarrassed of the Minifan relationship on the timeline. And this is a prime example.
Hold on. This is interesting to me. Load up, Dave?
Told you I had life. Yeah.
Hold on. He calmly comes to life and collapses again.
So I'm playing.
So I saw, hold on. The backstory is I saw this. So you tweeted that Clemmer's 2-9 or something. Is that the number right?
Yeah, 2-9. Like he's playing like his starting lineup has like Jason DeGrom and pitchers who are out for the year with TommyJohn like weeks ago.
But he's in the league.
He's in the league, but he doesn't touch his lineup
because he's a star.
He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Good.
And so I tweeted that out like jokingly. I'm like busting.
Did he
balls.
message you privately?
And we have a KMS Minifan baseball chat, and who's
in that chat? Out of curiosity.
Oh, off the top of my head, like Minifans. No one huge. No one really. Like, I can't really think of the top of it. Dave from Hole's in there. And he's like, wow, you really had to, like, put that on the wall. You couldn't say that in here? It's like, well, it's a joke. I'm busting your balls.
What he said.
And then he gets, like, mad. He's like, yeah. And then someone's like, oh, don't worry. He's in 10th place speaking to me. Yeah. He's like, oh, that's, like, the nice thing you could say about him. He gets super touchy-feely.
He's a pussy.
That's kind of his go-to. He'll DM me, be like, that's really weird. You're really weird. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Shut up.
Yeah, I hate Clemmer. I have to say that. Like, stuff like that's why I hate him. Like, I was just misjudged.
So he thinks, I think that he was mad at me because... Like, honest, it's not like a scummy move. It's kind of like to pay. If you're gonna do it, pay a little attention.
Joke.
What were you? What do you think he was mad about?
He was mad that you brought him back into the world of like,
Correct.
being fans.
Correct.
Being a fan of this
Clemmer
show.
Thinks
and
he's like
really.
fans.
Yeah. You think he's right on that?
Was yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I think if two people think that, that's probably, well, maybe not. But I mean, that would be my take.
Yeah.
What is the other take? The other take is.
And by the way,
why
like,
did you
Clemmer's
ridicule me on the timeline? That's my existence.
Right. Clemmer's whole audience is still Minifans. I mean, I know he's got but how many followers he has on Twitter? But probably 90% of them are Minifans.
Or Frank the Tank people.
Right. That's what I mean. Nothing's built on this.
What about Frank the Tank being exclusive to Spotify? Did you see that?
No. What, his podcast?
Allow me to be frank. Made an announcement. They're going exclusive. They signed a deal with Spotify.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that and I just thought it was like a gimmick.
He thinks it's a joke.
That's what I thought it was.
No, what's the joke? What's the humor in that? I'm pretty sure. And Allow Me to Frank is not a Barstool product. It's like a passion thing that he does.
Oh, I thought it was a Barstool.
So,
no, but if it was big enough to be exclusive for Spotify, why wouldn't it become a Barstool product?
I don't know how big it is, but do you think that's like a good move by Spotify? Like try to like start poaching like. How much do you think they're paying him?
Spotify is eliminating people at the
Barstool.
$1,000. No. How much are they paying Frank for his podcast?
Nothing.
$1,000?
$100? Who knows? Yeah. Oh, if that. God, Clemmer's so sensitive. Jesus. We could break him. Hello. That's sad.
Hey, Kirk, it's Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. How you doing?
Not bad. Hey, I had a Mrs. Nipplez slide into my DM.
Okay.
Invited me to some cookout. She offered me $1,000 to suck her husband's dick.
Wow.
You think that's on the up and up?
Would you do it, Frankie, for $1,000?
I mean, I'm not gay, but $1,000 for $1,000.
That's the old debate, Frankie. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Was that the number that they said for that?
Frankie Burley?
It was $1,000 anytime you wanted to?
$1,000, right?
Yeah.
It was $1,000.
If you were blowing nipples for
$1,000,
$1,000, would you just play with those while you were sucking them?
Yeah, you got to make the most of it.
That's a
make the most of it.
That's a
Yeah,
trademark.
if you're going to do it, enjoy it.
I would agree with that.
He probably finishes quicker, too, a little nipple play,
That's
right?
true. To blow nipples and not play with his nipples is like,
what are you doing?
Silly.
Yeah,
it's
stop.
just dumb. Yeah. Hello. There goes really Frankie Borelli?
Definitely.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, how we doing, man? JJ here.
JJ's growing on me. I don't know why. This is 0, but he's growing on me. What's up, JJ?
Hey, I just had a couple random questions, man. Two. One, I know you don't love watching football anymore, but I was hoping to get your Patriots take. I want to know what place you thought they were going to finish in. If you're scared of the Jets, all that. And
I'm not that scared.
Is that Lucy chick still dating Curtis?
I don't know that. I would guess probably not.
That story was bizarre. I don't get what she saw in him. It doesn't make any sense.
JJ, I'm with you. I think that was sort of the consensus on that one. I don't think you're breaking any news there. I will say the Patriots.
no, I know.
I will say the Patriots will finish second behind the
Get the fuck out of here.
behind the Bills in the AFC East.
You're doing this to appease JJ. You don't mean that.
Bills got their own issues right now, though.
What do they got?
Stephon Diggs causing some problems over there.
Stephon Diggs, and then we're going to see how's the clone of DeMar Hamlin play.
That's
true.
true.
It's one thing to look like him, but now you actually have to play football. Let's see.
You got the jab.
Yeah.
Which you can't do. Just ask Jamie Foxx.
Goddamn, you took the words right out of my mouth. See? That is insane how underreported that story is.
What is the right going to do, though, when Jamie Foxx is like, fine?
He's not going to be. I hope he is. I hope he is.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, I agree. Something's
realistically.
The fact he hasn't recorded a video or anything yet is very strange.
If he just came out fine, we do what we always do. Oh, it's a fucking clone. That's a mess.
Right.
That's what we do.
That's a good move.
Yeah. So we're prepared. We're prepared for both.
But is it possible it has nothing to do with the vaccine?
Maybe.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear.
There you go. Doubtful of it.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Montante, David, how are you guys?
Fine, David. Jared Carabas,
Kirk,
10:28 a.m. this morning. Did Steve Silva go off the deep end?
Where you been the last month?
Do I have to even answer that? I think you're watching, dummy.
Well, he must have been obsessed
as a
with
kid.
dirt dogs.
That's true.
Yeah. That's going to be a hard time for him.
Barstool Sports is currently having a full company meeting. Did you know that?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's good. Useful.
Hello. Yes, I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey, it's okay. Kirk, I was curious. Do you know anything about your teammate Quiggs' life other than outside of trivia?
I know he worked at NASA.
So are you aware that he, thinks his entire life is a simulation and, anything outside of what he's currently doing, is on pause? So, you're never recording a podcast unless you're talking about him, and everyone in the world is frozen unless he's interacting.
Yeah, life's too short for me to even care about that. I like Quiggs, but Craig Card is leaving WFAN according to my guy Andrew Marsh.
God.
Really?
His show, I'll leave it on sometimes. I think it's on SNY. So if I leave it in, I walk outside the next morning. It's so
he stinks. He's going to FS1 full time.
So whose spot are they? Are they not Shannon Sharp? No way. Is he the new Shannon Sharp?
Oh, could be. It says it'll just do the FS1 program, which will pay him 7 figures according to sources.
His show is terrible. He would have Nick Mangold on, who's the show. What the worst show you could see?
I have to assume they're going to put him on Fox NFL Sunday and shit like that.
Really?
Or something. Well, there's no.
I guess
everything he does is so
dominant
gimmicky.
Radio in New York. Why would you do that?
It's terrible.
I mean, I guess the money is just. And it's Odyssey though.
It's Francesa time, baby.
It's Odyssey. See you later.
Yeah, I don't know. True.
That's true. That's another guest I had for you that you shot down.
Who's that?
Basil Jennings.
Who's that?
He used to have those viral YouTube videos decades ago mocking Francesa. He was one of the first viral people on YouTube.
Oh. Hello. Sorry, we missed it.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
what am I supposed to say?
Thanks. Bring him on.
Thanks
What's
for
he doing next week? For giving you this opportunity of Basil Hennings. Where else are you gonna get that?
I think it's Basil Jennings.
I think it's Hennings.
Okay, you said Jennings initially.
Okay, well,
why don't you have him on Montante's world?
Like I said, I'm not gonna subject him to that.
Oh, that's nice. Hello.
Mikey.
Yes.
Mikey, it's Nipplez. What's up?
Hey, Nips, what's going on? What are we doing tonight? What time should I come over?
You coming to the barbecue?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything
You
else?
grabbing a 30-pack of Bud Light on the way or what?
Oh, jeez. Nipples, come on. This is.
Hold on, Nipples. I'll give you a chance if you want.
Hey.
What, Nipples, shut up for a second. What would you, if you were going to the barbecue, in actuality, would you bring something?
Of course.
What are you going to bring?
I'd bring a 12-pack of Coors Light.
Okay.
And maybe a little something to do shots of.
Okay. Very classy. Very classy.
You're judging that. What the fuck do you want me to bring?
That's very
nice.
nice.
What would make you happy? Watermelon? What do you want me to bring?
No, what would make me happy if you nothing I think would be fine. Because then you feel compelled, you have to use it, or you feel pressure to use it.
Well, you go there, you have 6 beers, leave the rest.
Yeah. I get that.
Wow, what would you bring back in the day when you're still boozing?
That's a good question. It's probably something in that neighborhood, I guess. You probably have to. You do have to bring something.
What was your drink of choice?
Screaming Nazi. Half Jägermeister, half Rumpelmans.
That sounds terrible.
Brutal. Bam. Oh,
was it a shot or was it
it was a shot. I can still feel the burn right here. When I say the word, I can feel the burn right there. You have 2 of them though, and you are gone.
Yeah.
6 of them, and you are on the floor.
Maybe we'll do some tonight. You
should do
BBQ.
One. You should do one. Yeah, do one for me. Yeah, it'd be great. Record it. I'd love to watch it.
I'm in. Mikey,
Nipples still here. What's that, Nipples?
Has Mikey ever been to France?
I can't imagine. No.
Because we're going to be doing the Eiffel Tower tonight. All you have to bring is that big old sausage, my friend.
Wow. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm in.
Seems like quite a. Would you, if that was part of the deal, would you do that or no?
It's part of the Minifan experience for him. Me fuck his wife. I'd do it.
You would do it.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. She seems like a very nice lady.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. She almost went in the car with
oh my God.
With Riggles and Pizza Guy and your buddy Tim for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Your phone conversations with Tim are longer than he was in the car.
Yeah. I'd say it's close. Neck and neck.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. First time, long time. I was just calling in. The right here over by the golf one where you won your infamous putt-putt championship. Have you ever heard of the gas station Quick Trip?
Oh, in Arizona?
Yes, sir.
It's right by, is it like, if you take that right, it's across the street from the mini golf place?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes, I know where that is. I was there.
Isn't that a famous
Awesome.
famous
Hey, I was
group?
just calling in because
Quick Trip?
I was calling
Music?
in because I
What are you talking about?
I was laughing the other day listening to your discussion about Prime with I believe it was Mutt.
Yes, that's right.
And I just had to say, man, when I bring that stuff out on the sales floor, I feel like Jeff D. Lowe at the Harvard graduation. I get swarmed by the kids. They want to take all the pictures.
Yeah. Well,
Quick
thanks,
Trip,
buddy.
the music group back in the day, right?
Oh, is it? I don't know. You keep asking this question. You keep asking again. I don't
Well,
have an
I thought
answer.
you know music. Quick Trip. I don't know.
Well, I mean, a certain era of music. You're not a Mutt guy, I heard you say.
No, he's just such a pussy. I like Mutt.
He is a pussy.
He's got his, he's halfway in. Just come out, ask for the job. Here's my pitch. He can get hired.
I tried to get him a job. I tried to get him a job.
He doesn't want to do it. He wants to hey, he's letting it know. He's kind of interested. And in a perfect world, he wants Dave to DM him. Here's a contract signed.
No, I think my personal theory, I think you're right to some extent. I also think he has his eyes on a different company. That's what I think.
So this is you talking to him privately.
Why? No. I swear to God, no.
You talking about Mutt?
Yes.
Why wouldn't he? He should have an eye on every company.
I agree, but I'm saying but he's like afraid to say that here. That's my theory.
Oh, so you mean by choice?
If you follow him on social media, he's gone on other.
All things being equal, if he had the same offer from both companies, he would want the other.
That's better articulated. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, because I think it's this.
Don't love that for Mutt.
I think it's the stink of them. I'm telling you, he's going to abandon. Like people have to prepare themselves for this. He's going to abandon you again.
Does he think that's a safer route?
I just think he likes that.
It's a loyalty to Barstool.
I don't disagree, but I think
he watches the shit. He knows like the ins and outs of Barstool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just think he thinks it's like almost more reputable or something.
Pony up and just fucking ask for the job. Here's my pitch. Hire me, Dave.
I don't know if Dave Portnoy would
fucking
hire
do it.
him if he asked him for a job. I don't think it's that simple.
If he sent you a serious like this is what I want to do. If he was doing what like a Shattuck does, I'm doing this is what I'm doing right now.
That's what he should be doing.
But why isn't he doing it? He's half-assed. He's half pregnant.
Somebody says, I think maybe it was you the other day. Maybe it was you, Dave. He should be. What time is it right now?
Noon, I think.
11:10. He should have 4 videos up already.
Yes.
I'm serious.
The Shaddocks are raising 17 kids, and they're doing 10 different shows.
Yeah,
do it.
That fucking wench is farting on another one, right?
I'm putting up more. That's not nice. I'm putting up more fucking audio than that should not be the case for anybody.
No,
do some stuff.
He's always been afraid of his own shadow. Always.
Got to grab it by the horns. Do something.
I think he knows down deep he's not very talented.
Oh, that's not nice.
What? He's not. He's not.
I've never listened to him on the air. I've only heard him on
You've heard him here. Does he strike you as a super talented guy? No.
He's good.
He's great. I
Patriots
love him.
minicamp scheduled for 3 days. It was 2 days in paintball. And who better to talk about than paintball expert and football reporter Andrew Callahan of the Boston Herald.
There you go. You got it.
Oh my God. That's what I mean. Why is he doing that? Why?
He shouldn't be doing.
You're not a sports talk host anymore. Why are you doing a stupid sports talk segment?
Him
Why?
still listening is so.
Playing that is pissing me off. Why is he doing that?
No, but
there's no defense. I know more than you about this.
No.
I know more than you about this. Whatever you say is gonna be wrong.
You just said it. He could talk to him and then cut it up into 7 fucking videos to play throughout the day.
He should just be talking about gambling. That's it.
Kirk,
That's
is that him keeping the seat warm to return to radio? Like, hey, look, I can still do it.
You think some radio guys gonna listen to that?
I'm saying, is that why he's doing it in
No,
his mind?
because he likes it. But too bad. You should be focused on gambling. Right. Andrew Callahan, that fat fucking cunt. Are you kidding me? Who is that? I know.
You called it the other day.
I know, because I know him. I know him more than anybody knows him. Is he a fat guy or no?
I don't think so.
No, he's probably a nice guy. I get nothing against him, but I apologize, Andrew Callahan. It's one Callahan I like, okay? I'm just saying, Jesus.
Yeah.
At least some guy. The last time Callahan talked to Mutt, he never reached out to Mutt after Mutt lost his job.
It's tough. I like Jerry. I don't know him like nearly as enough you do, but
that's a bad look.
Just from the outside looking in, he fumbles a couple situations that seem like layups.
And then he blames everybody else. It's always woe is me. I'm just saying.
Craig's got to handle him a little better.
He can burn a cross like there's no tomorrow, though. Hello. What's true? He's a big dude's playing Klansman. Hello.
At least he's paying up.
That's
he's
what I'm saying.
paying them.
Kirk, it's Mercedes. Hello, Mr. Minahan.
I forgot about Mercedes.
She was good.
She had another brief run with the Minifans. Yes, Mercedes. Nice to talk to you again.
Mi novia y yo le decimos diarrhea a la David.
Oh.
We wish for David to have diarrhea because he no like gay people and he no celebrate Gay Pride Month.
That's true. Is that true, Dave, or no?
No, I celebrate. I'm an ally.
Okay. Was it Mercedes' story?
No,
Thank
you know, like, fuck you, Dave.
Okay.
And also, Mr. Yeller dead. Está muerto.
Oh, that's sad. Mercedes' story, if I have it correctly, was she would ride her bike to work with a dildo on, right?
Yes.
Which seemed very unpleasant.
Right.
It never struck me as particularly sensual. She would sit on the dildo like on the seat.
Actually, you would pedal. You would the pedal.
Oh, go up and down.
Yeah. That's the way I imagine it, at least.
Oh, I thought you would just pop her.
No.
Oh, she got to work for it.
Yeah, it's not like a popsicle stick. No, it's going up and down.
You got to work for that.
Yeah, absolutely. The harder you pedal, the faster it goes.
That's reasonable, I guess. Hello. I got a Shark Tank with that.
I have I have a bit of an activity for David since he's back from his monkeypox.
Sure.
Okay. And just to clarify what Mistaken Mikey is talking about, we barely talk politics. We mostly talk gambling, the kids that he doesn't have.
The kids.
Work.
Yeah. You just bitching
too busy,
By the way,
guys.
Pelt is like Pelt is like 10 years older than me.
Okay, he's got to be in his 60s, right? No?
Gotta be. And Mike, how many hours a day do you spend on the road? 10?
A day, about say 3 to 4.
I still have Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. Right
You're on the road.
Go check it out.
And he still doesn't know what traffic is.
He's
He's such a fascinating. I love him.
There's no doubt.
Fascinating.
No doubt.
So, Dave, in honor of Kim Kerrigan, this is not F. Mary Kill. It's a variation of it. So you must choose one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
A Golden Shower by Liz Walker.
You know who that is? You know Liz
Yes, I
Walker.
do.
Reverend Liz
WBZ,
Walker.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It might be before your time, Dave, but I think you've seen her around. You have to go on down on Kim when she's on the rag, if she still has that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's happening anymore.
Okay.
Or Rim Randy Price.
Oof. Old caller of the show.
Decent little question here. I'd probably get pissed on by Liz Walker. That'd be fun to say.
That's kind of an honor in a way.
It's like I think my mom would recognize
She's a
Liz
legend.
Walker's
Yeah.
name more. Yeah.
Quick answer.
Thank you for the
Kim
question.
Kerrigan ones. That's a tough scenario. I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Thought about the Randy Price one. Had to give that some time.
Dino liked watching Kim Kerrigan walk down the hall. I'll say that.
So did a lot of people. That
Comment on it?
What are you saying?
Maybe some management. At that
I
radio
leave people alone.
Maybe she should have been focused on a lawsuit instead of working for another radio company.
Yeah. Hello.
Kirk, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, I guess.
I wanted to purchase a Team Minahan shirt to commemorate your
here it is right
victory,
here.
and congratulations again.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, because there's none on the Barstool Sports
Sold
website.
out, I guess, huh? Yeah.
However, that's why I wanted to ask you that there's about 8 websites that are selling Team Minahan shirts.
Okay.
And it's crazy, and some of them are actually saying that they're best sellers. But are you getting any money off this, or
I don't know.
I don't want to line some douchebag.
I would say I'm probably
You are
not.
not.
I guess all my work for the dozen is for my friendship to Jeff Lowe. I don't make a dime off it. I get the thrill of victory. I'm happy to help out a friend.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'll just wait for Barstool to have one then, because I don't want to.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Give
Yeah.
money to some douchebag.
Yeah, when we sell out the House of Blues, 2,000 people. I'm sure there'll be no Minifans paying for that at all. I wouldn't think, right? No, can't be. No. Hello.
$774.
Hello.
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 I have a question for Kirk, and I have 2 questions for Montante.
Oh, that's exciting.
The first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm first. Go ahead.
Kirk, who do you think has a bigger penis, Jeff D. Lowe or Shaq when you covered the Celtics back in the day?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if Jeff's is just a picture. Like, I don't know if it's a... I saw a picture of me in my underwear the other day from the yak where my penis looked big.
Yeah.
Like a picture can be deceiving, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Maybe not, but maybe. I'm going to say Shaq. Kevin, I'm going to say Shaq. I'm sorry, I had to think about that. Go ahead. Do you have questions for Montante?
Montante.
Yes.
If you and Jeff Nadeau had a baby, do you think it would be beautiful or no?
Well, 2 opposites attract. I think two of us fat jamokes can make a good-looking kid.
I can see that.
Second question. Have you considered sucking some?
Consider what? We lost you, Kevin.
Kevin's gone.
He's gone? I heard sucking.
I think it'd be something up your alley. Sucking Bree Hunter's dick, I would guess.
Oh, yeah. Have you considered that?
To appease you?
Yes. No, okay. I got to look. That's a lot of cock. Hello.
Hi, do you find Lou Merloni going on with Aurier tomorrow pathetic that he's going back on with WEI?
He works for the company. I mean, but yes, to answer your question, yes, I do. Yeah, kind of. But like he likes it. It's just whatever. Lou is like fully Homer now. He's like Tom Caron. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, that's a different scenario.
And he'll mock people who are like being critical. I'm like, that's all you ever did. Like, ooh, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, a little bit I do. I didn't know. I mean, who would even know?
I did like Mutt's little shout out to Joe Murray, who is now the night guy at 98.5, and he said he is the reason why Mutt purchased an air fryer during the pandemic in the Mutt Stack today.
Oh God, he's such a loser.
Castellani just liked my tweet about throwing the ball to the kid. You hammer that poor kid.
Huh?
You hammer Castellani.
What do you mean?
You mean you feel bad.
Break it. Like, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna break everyone's balls. That's. I'm not gonna treat anybody. It's insulting to treat him like he's a fucking.
Treat him differently because he's autistic. Yeah, that's nice of you.
He works for the company. What am I supposed to do? I like him. You know, what am I supposed to do?
I think he listens to a lot of your every show. He's a fan of yours.
Fantastic.
What about
What are you laughing at?
It's funny to think about.
What?
I don't know, just how he listens to the show. He's a fan. I don't know.
Shut up. Someone's got to fucking talk today other than Kirk today. Dave, you're over there fucking dying back there.
Nobody listens to the show, Dave? I understand your point.
I'm saying, like,
it's
of course
funny to think of someone's a fan of the show.
No, like we know he listens to. We know all these people listen to the show. They all want to know what you're saying.
Have you seen his I don't get what's going on with his eyes. Not like in a mean way.
What do you mean?
His videos. Dave,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
he has like something. It's like a skin thing. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like maybe
Could
sunglasses.
be a cousin of what I have, which is a
Alopecia?
serious thing.
I'm hammering him, but you're making fun of his appearance.
I'm not.
You do that?
I just prefaced it by saying I'm
What's
not making
that?
fun of him for this.
Absolute piece of shit.
What a
Call
fucking
that out.
scumbag.
All things to call out.
I went out of my way.
Probably
to-
the thing he has the most anxiety about.
sorry he's
because
not
his
perfect
camera's
like
on
you.
his jaw.
I don't know what
fucking freak.
I was asking. Look at me, Chris. I got more problems than you.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So what's your
Jesus
point?
Christ.
What's your point?
I didn't know if that was they wear sunglasses in the fucking out by the pool or something, or was that a condition? That's all.
What?
It looked like he wore sunglasses out and got like a tan line.
Permanently?
But I've noticed it's been 3 weeks now, so now I'm now realizing it's a condition.
I don't know the condition, but there's something obviously there.
Look at the sunglasses issue?
I don't think it's a sunglasses.
It could be. I bet you everyone had the first instinct.
It's probably a pigment, like a skin thing.
He's a good guy. I like Chris. Good.
He's like, oh, you're always fucking shitting on him. You ever notice what a fucking freak he is?
Did you miss the part where I said I'm not being mean here?
Yeah,
you missed that.
after he jumped on
yeah,
it.
okay.
It is mean. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just a
not
mean thing to
mean.
do.
Of
You
course
can't
it's
say
not.
I'm
Move
being
on.
mean.
I'm fine with it, but you can't give me shit.
908, you're up. 908.
You can't give me
Okay.
shit. I don't understand. I like Castellani. He's a good
617.
kid.
Hurry up. I apologize.
Hello. I don't think I'm that tough on him.
Yeah, but you.
Hello.
Like, why is he on stage? Why is he?
That's a reasonable question.
I'm sure there's a lot of people on stage who don't deserve to be there.
I would agree with that. Hello.
Hello, is David there?
I'm right here.
Hello, David. This is Hector the roofer.
Of course, he going.
Hello, Hector.
Okay.
I'm at Big Jack's right now. I'm roofing the shed.
Well, that's yeah. That seems okay.
That's the reason.
Yeah, goodbye, idiot. One or two more. We'll get out of here. Hello.
Kirk, I know we talked about Van Halen before, but what do you like better, David Lee Roth's solo stuff or Van Hagar?
I always have to say Van Hagar, to be fair. You still have Eddie there. There's a couple of good songs. I was never a big fan of the like Just a Gigolo. Like I don't like that Vegas-y Dave thing, you know.
Thank you. Appreciate answering the question.
That's what I'm here for. Ultimately, that's what I'm here for. Hello.
I can't decide if I'm going to go to Guns N' Roses this summer.
Well, keep pondering that. We'll take one more call. Tomorrow we're going to put up on YouTube my interview with Warren Zanes. Dave.
Oh, nice.
If that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
Man, how busy you've been. Sitting around, driving around, fucking with the windows down while Justin's trying to get a TV.
That really bothered you.
If you're sick, your ass should be in bed.
When two parents
that's such an old school train
are
of thought.
sick,
you should not be driving around.
You still have responsibilities. You do.
You should not brought your kid to
You
school.
think I shouldn't have fed my children when we were sick? Should we have not done anything like that?
You can't feed them in your home? We have to take them out to eat?
You know what I mean by that.
What you said?
The world doesn't stop just because you're sick. If your significant other is also sick, you have to.
Then your kid should not be in school that day.
I actually really thought about that, but then I said to myself, like, they're showing no signs of it.
No, what you thought to yourself was it'd be way worse if they were there for you. That's what you thought.
Absolutely not.
Of course, you are fucking.
Absolutely
That's where you lose. That's where you lose. Now you're
I
lying.
don't blame you. Everybody would think that.
Stop
You're
taking that angle. I am so active with my fucking kids.
Nobody's saying you're not, but when somebody's super sick and your kid's around, you're like, get the fuck out of here. Everyone feels that way.
But it doesn't change anything. That was not part of my thought process. It was that they
you believe
showed no
that?
signs.
No, and he knows.
You know you're full of shit on this one. Why are you doing this? Why?
I'm not full
He's
of
dug
shit.
in too deep. He's dug in too deep.
Nobody believes you.
I did not send my daughter to school
You
because
thought of
I
it.
was sick.
It was a
Who had
factor.
the chased her?
Kathy Cohen did. So I'm
You dropped this fucking sick kid off with your mom
there
to
you
get
go.
sick?
Who just got better, by the way.
Yeah,
It's even
you
better
are
than that.
nuts.
They
You
were
are
showing no
fucking
signs.
nuts.
They were showing no
Dave,
signs of being
What's in
sick.
the will?
Dave,
They were
trying to get a little
were they at the
payday.
wedding?
They were no.
But they were with you at home that night. And that day, obviously.
They might as well be at the wedding because
Yeah, you were with
everyone's
them.
got it.
We tried to separate as much as possible.
Yeah, but you didn't know when you were sick at first.
I didn't know till Tuesday
That's what I'm
afternoon.
saying. So you were with them all Monday.
That is a selfish move.
That's
Yeah, but I didn't
insane.
think- I didn't-
Dave, that is Dave. Dave, what the fuck are you doing?
I would have had to keep them. I don't care about that, but you can't. I don't know those rules. I don't know the rules.
You do know the rules. That's why you're panicking. You're hanging around your elderly mother.
It never crossed your mind to not drop your kid off to your mom when the kid's sick and your parents are older and your mom's just
But
been
they
sick?
showed no signs of being sick, so I didn't think.
Little kids have better immune systems. Maybe they're carrying it. Now your poor mother, who's not young anymore, that's a fucking selfish decision. That's a bad decision.
If your mom dies of this,
I hate myself.
If
right
your
now.
mom
I just
dies
didn't
of
think
this,
they showed any signs.
if your
That's
mom
why.
died of this, worst case scenario, how much would you blame yourself?
Oh, 100%.
Would you still go to Guns N' Roses?
It's far enough out.
Yeah,
it is.
It doesn't have time to mourn.
It's far
That's a
enough.
fair
You're a
answer. at
fucking
least.
idiot. You really are a fucking idiot.
What? I
No,
don't
you're not
know
even
the rules.
You're not even an idiot. That's not true. You knew exactly what you were doing.
No, that's not true. That is
Just
not
own it.
true.
Just own it.
That is not
Doesn't-
true.
You wanted to lie
Doesn't have
around.
it.
They showed no signs
watched-
of it
you watched-
whatsoever.
you definitely
Just
watched
like
TV. You were in bed.
Just like I showed no signs of it whatsoever.
And then you did.
And then
you
when
had
you
it.
did,
then you brought them home.
You just
But no,
argued against yourself,
we didn't
stupid.
shut down everybody else's lives because one person had it. Like I didn't.
Well, Dave, shutting down your mom's life is not bringing your
Maybe
kid there.
permanently
That
shutting
opens
down
up-
her
that
life.
opens up her
Yeah, but,
life.
like my wife got it on Monday,
Right.
So I came in on Tuesday.
Oh, great.
But
Fantastic.
I'm telling you, like I'm consistent. That's what I did because I showed no
You're
signs.
consistent.
selfish. Nobody
So that's
disagrees.
showing, it might be selfish, but that's showing that my intentions were not that I'm just trying to get
You didn't
out
alter,
of other
okay.
responsibilities or
One more.
something.
You're just yapping away now. You're not even saying you're a fucking idiot. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Go ahead.
I'd like to finish my second question.
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin. Yeah. I didn't-
Oh shit, that's the same guy.
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, we called back.
Second question. Have you considered sucking some cock for Pride Month or no?
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay, that's better than. So I just brought that up for no reason. Then
interesting.
300 to the bus, just like my buddy Chris. I've seen a trend. Not yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay. It's a good last call, I think. Dave. How did your meeting go with Menners? I saw on Twitter that you guys met this morning.
It was perfectly fine. Very
Where did you
cordial.
leave it?
Gave him access to the network fully.
Great.
Yep. So he's got it. We talked about what he needs to do from a technology standpoint. He asked the show to give a little shout out to kind of nudge people to want to get involved with the network.
We're not doing that.
Now you're starting to regret it. Man.
Might have just kind of innately did it right there, but whatever.
Innately you did, yep.
Whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's pretty much it. Yeah, he said.
Do we have any shows lined up?
He had 3 pitches.
Well, let me hear them.
He runs the network. He's not ready to tell those shows yet. Or they're not finalized yet.
I just asked you to tell me what they are. It's my network.
Oh, I don't know those yet.
I already saw.
Yeah, I just know he likes the 3 pitches.
What are they, Montante? You talk to everyone.
I like the idea. I think he mentioned it. Bird watcher going in with a little fucking head cam and just in the woods for like 40 minutes.
I think that was him just like
episode 6. That'll be great. Okay, yeah.
I'd probably still.
Yeah.
Martinis with Max, who, by the way, another Minifan activity. He DM'd me as I was sitting here. You're in town. Let's get a drink.
That's right.
He just disappeared, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
He pussy.
But he said he would come in whenever. Yeah, so if we ever reached out.
I love how he was caught so off guard his second time in here. Like, how did he not prepare for that?
Yeah, what happened? I forget.
You jumped him for going on Minifan. He was the lunatic on that show, and he came in here and thought it was gonna be like a fun back and forth. And when you attacked him, he was like, "What?"
Yeah, nice guy, but Jesus Christ. All right. What else, Dave?
Is that really like a post-COVID world, or did I just make you would have made that decision 3 years ago?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
My kid with my parents? You're learning.
There's a difference between dropping off to your sister and a mother.
What about school?
No, that's fine because teachers are around kids all the time. People get sick in school. Your mother has to be subjected to that.
To be honest with you, I was more concerned about the school.
It's not your mom's responsibility.
You were wrong.
Your mom's responsibility to watch your sick kid.
Well, my mom
who she doesn't know sick.
Daycare. So you're right. Not this. Yeah. Well, whatever. I learned my lesson. That's
and what about this? What if he said, "Hey, my mom, kids showing no symptoms. This is the deal. Do you feel
Definitely
comfortable doing this?"
Definitely
No, I'm saying, what if he did? What if he
definitely didn't say that, right?
Of course not.
I told her that Holly wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, but you didn't say about the kids.
But at the time, I didn't feel well.
The mother was not
informed.
informed.
I didn't feel well or whatever.
She was not informed for a reason.
No. She's got them today, probably.
She does.
Spreading it all over the place.
Oh, I hope not.
Jesus
I feel bad.
Christ.
So now it's just, you got. If anybody in the home's sick, just everybody has to stop what they're doing, stay inside the home.
No, I'm saying you don't then drop your kid off to your elderly mom.
They can go to school.
Yeah, I think Montante's right. If the kid's feeling okay, that's kind of open game. Someone's.
You understand that your school's a bunch of little kids with germs and drag queens reading stories. That's what school is.
That's important, man.
Yep,
that's part of it.
School is.
I'm not going to send them tomorrow then. Okay.
Well, it's too late now, stupid. You're going to send
them
now.
Why would I give it another chance then?
The third day you're not going to take your what?
Well, why give it another chance?
Well, then why ever send it?
It's too late.
Well, I already made the wrong decision.
You send the first 2 days.
I already made the wrong decision. Now I want to learn from it.
It's too late now.
If your kid's still feeling okay by day 3, I think you're probably okay.
I'm in the clear.
I think so. Right. I would think so.
Yeah, I kind of had that vibe the whole time.
And he just started feeling better yesterday, which means he's probably still realistically.
Call name? Probably
Yeah.
still sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
If I get them driving home tomorrow, shit, like that's gonna be a disaster.
That's bad. I'm worried about it too. Jesus. Well, don't go near him. All right, so we're back Monday. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, back Monday. We'll put that up on YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, Miltons.
Oh God, Milton's Store for Men, of course. Jesus. Check out the spring collection. It's summer now. Time Bahama Vineyard Vine, Johnny O, Peter Millar, Faraday, Social Plaza, Braintree, of course, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, the Burlington Mall. Go online to Miltons.com. All a bunch of new clothes right now. Buy one get one free suit event is going on as we speak. Again, the 3 great stores, or go to their website Miltons.com. Tell them if you're in the area. Tell them that you went because of the Kirk Minahan show. They do like hearing that. That's important to them. Help them out. Big day for Harry Minahan tomorrow as he graduates elementary school. He'll have his Milton suit looking good. So you have a Harry Minahan commercial, I think, coming up here in the next week or two. That I can guarantee. So go to Miltons.com right now. Look good at a great price. Help out great people and help out this show and make yourself look better. So go to Miltons.com. We're back Monday, we think?
Yep.
All right, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.